Greetings everyone, please give a moment, make sure everything's set on up. I do know that the main menu is still laggy as ever. Don't know why. And I had a bit of trouble when I restarted my computer decided to act stupid. That's why my stream's a little bit late today. Looks like everything's going. Looks like the Rumble stream's not going because I forgot. There we go. That should make the Rumble stream boot on up. And I think everything's good to go. So let's go and get started. Or let's go and find a replay. A minute. I don't know why, but my main menu is still laggy as ever. All the things to be laggy, it had to be the main menu. That should be a decent enough one to start the day with. My microphone's on. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Holy Roman Empire, we have Baltoon. Spawn north side as the yellow English, we have Beastie. No initial farms, nor any gold mine here. Or house. Literally nothing there. That just feels a little bit weird to me. We do have quite the gold mine going up for the Holy Roman Empire player. And the sheep is being collected here. Fast forward through the initial eco phase. Up here, we got the deer next to stone, next to Puma, and next to some local doggos. Got gold up here as well. There's hardly anything in the bottom right. Got a small gold, small stone, and a deer deposit with some berries over here. While the yellow does have the boar and the deer over here, good chance since he's English, he will not touch those resources. Wait a second. All small, 1, 2, okay. And the large is over there. So it looks like the English's gold is spread out evenly, but all the stones spawn up north. Both players have almost all their resources spawned up north. As you can see, literally only one stone deposit down south. Literally all the other stones up north. Akin Chapel now being pulled on out, which should be able to skim the gold deposit, as well as skim the wood and the sheep. He has rotated the sheep over here. Also collecting up some of the nearby trees. Over here, we do got the Council Hall. Council Hall, of course, is the ×2 archery range. And we do have a mill already being pulled on out in the field for the English. There's going to be eyeing for a round of farms relatively soon. We do have a house here. That's hall is now completed. Going for a round of longbowmen, eyeing for a bit of harassment. And there is the Akin Chapel now put on the field. He is going heavy in the wood here, so I don't think it's going to go up some sort of fast castle. We do see a stable in the field. Maybe eyeing for some horsemen to gauge these longbows. Sheep now moving around. And this villager is now getting hit by the longbowmen. Taking a decent amount of damage there. But we'll skip on out there. These other villagers are getting hit as well. Single horseman upon the field. This villager still needs to back on off. And the horseman does get a charge attack there. Gains a good damage on the longbowman and will take it out. Some of the villagers go down, but does get decent damage on a decent amount of villagers. The scout does take some hits. And yellows bring back about 4 sheep there. Blue scout, that's up here. Not sure how many sheep he has found. Do see 5 living sheep there. Yellow has what? Oh, 1 living sheep looks like. Hard to say how much food's on the ground there. But I do got around the farms there, all of them next to a decent drop-off point. So it looks like blue is eyeing for the turtle play to mimic yellow's English's turtle play. Going for the food collection research. Though he has no farms around the middle just yet. English boy does have a decent amount of wood now. 20 for farms. More farms now going on up. While Docking Chapel does affect all collection resource rates, so his farms are technically better in this age, he still has to pay full price for those farms. So the advanced collection rate would be helpful to collect that out. But 50% reduction for a farm is better than a 40% faster collection rate for those same farms. But of course that can be used for the wood can be used for other things. Horseman does take an arrow hit there. We do now have a lumber camp there.
Yeah.
What's our face, eh?
Ufgat soldanere.
Multiple outposts be going on up here. He's also collecting a bit of stone here, maybe for just some arrow slits. No or mining camp there for the what's it called? For the stone drop off. He's somewhat long distance harvesting there. Sheep down. Sheeps do have 12 health, so we'll take actually 3 arrows to take out a sheep. Horseman up here. Trying to pursue any sort of longbowman. We do got a good number of spearmen here. And now we do have some arrow slit now being researched. And he can go for another arrow slit. Horsemen are keeping his opponent's villagers at bay. Actually, I just realized something. There's actually quite little cliffs on this variation of the map. Same right here. Usually they're a little bit more prominent than these tiny little things. Looks like both archers are inside of the outpost there. Bolgraf Palace not being put on the field. Bolgraf Palace is a ×5 barracks. And now we do have a battering ram not being pulled on out. You would imagine that it has a ×5 barracks. Barracks cost 150 wood each. And thus it would be what? 4, 600. 5 is 750? If my math is incorrect. Basically a 750 wood rebate on the age up. The outpost is now under fire. He can use emergency repairs to prolong its health and prolong its misery. He does not have the... He can get out early man-at-arms when upon aging up. Might as well just use emergency repairs. Does not use emergency repairs. And I do have an outpost here. I think leveling up the man-at-arms to regular man-at-arms and then trying to push forward with them, or try to get a good number of them on the field, probably a good combination. Does have a decent amount of gold for man-at-arms production. We do now have a house also being pulled on the field, which will put up to 550 max pop. Looks like all these soldiers are affected by the nearby Docking Chapel. And here comes the battering ram. Over here we do have the horsemen dancing around. One villager does go down there. The villager gets hit. He does not have textiles research. Going for range armor right now. That'll get his man arms to 6 armor. And his longbow right now can only get up 7 damage this age. So he can get take 1 damage each with the man at arms. He only has 2 of them on the field. Needs both food and gold. And the blacksmith will go down, denying that armor research. Those longbone will do double damage. Horseman will not save the archer. Going for another battle ram now. Going for an outpost here for another network of castles. Man at arms push way forward, gain some damage there on the spearman and on the longbowman. These forces will be picked on up. He does lose a couple of horsemen, which are a good supplementary force. Aachen Chapel now receiving mercenary pairs. He also killed off 7 villagers, which is a significant amount. He's collecting some of the berries over there as alternative food sources. It's significantly worse than these farms, that's for sure. It looks like these villagers collecting up sheep right there. Now I got these longbowmen and spearmen trying to raid these villagers. Man at arms gains good damage on those villagers, but did not take out any of them. Man at arms not taking out these villagers, no problem. Town center's arrows are doing 7 damage each, so they will take 2 damage each per arrow, barring the primary arrows. And the Aachen Chapel has now been destroyed. These villagers are a little bit idle there. They probably want to be idle inside the town center at the current rate. Software trader right there, trying to pursue some of these villagers up the hill. Blue's claiming up these deer? When did he get there? Still recovering from a bug. The deer down here have not been claimed. We've got longbone or spearman camping that mining camp. Yeah, Blue does have some gold to work with from man-at-arms production, and some of these man-at-arms now push forward and engage these battering rams. And some of these villagers are getting sliced apart by the man-at-arms. There are 8 villagers here. He's very far from some, say, getting a keep right there. I'm not sure a keep would be super great, honestly, if they're there. The English player does have a Vanguard man-at-arms on the field as well. And does have +1 melee armor on him. You know, that's maybe the first time I've ever seen a Vanguard man-at-arms that has +1 melee armor. So Dark Age man-at-arms will have trouble versus Castle Age man-at-arms, that's for sure. But he's doing a good job absorbing enough fire for the longbone to get some work done. Now the villagers are going to engage these man-at-arms as well. Also, he's getting hit by a local doggo. Now he's going to clean up Boar. Can Boar engage the wolf? If it's the closest target. Got these longbone pushing forward. Good number of man-at-arms not pursuing. All 8 villagers are still alive there, so the Boar will be obtained. Blue's man-at-arms have gone down over here. Blue's going for a round of gold there. There's an arrow slit here, which would be annoying, but man-at-arms can easily take that out. We'll go ahead and bring back a round of gold there, which will help feed his man-at-arms production. And these longbowmen still being pursued by some man-at-arms. Blue's not in a great position, but neither is yellow, so... And a good number of villagers here getting spotted. Losing a good number of them. No textiles to keep them alive. And now we've got the combat sprint there. Villagers can move at a decent pace, faster than spearmen. All comes about the combat charge at that point. Villagers may want to shank that longbowman. These man-at-arms engaging these spearmen now. Got a number of villagers here. Yellow is far from aging up. Going for more longbowmen and trying to mix in some feudal age man-at-arms to hold back his opponent. And these longbowmen still being pursued by these man-at-arms. A single villager's collecting up stone. This game is just getting really, really messy. The Holy Roman Empire man-at-arms are slowing things a little down. That one villager does go down. The outpost does have extra damage on its arrows, so it can punch a little bit better through the man-at-arms armor. And it looks like the spearmen are getting shanked by the villagers. Got a monastery there, gonna try to take an opportunity to claim the relics. Spearman does go down there, going for outpost as well. Right now, the Holy Roman Empire player has 10 man-at-arms, not going for any additional. His opponent does have 26 longbowmen and 6 spearmen and 3 early man-at-arms. And there's also spearmen. No textiles research. And we do have marching drill now research. Are these all ladies? Nope, there's a couple males there. I don't know why, I just realized like that looked like mostly just ladies there. Either way, we do got the villagers now trying to get into the town center. Longbowmen in good position for defense. English man-at-arms do have 12 damage, same damage as the... Or, nope, I've had the wrong one collected. Has 10 damage versus 12. Those man-at-arms don't have additional melee armor, which could be useful for these man-at-arms and spearmen. And now I got the blunt weapons research, the heavy maces research. That will rip through the English man-at-arms no problem, getting +6 damage against heavy. The English man-at-arms will not last very long as a front line. At this point in time, if he just needs something to put mass between his longbowmen and the man-at-arms, spearmen and man-at-arms I think will be equal at this point. Stutter stepping around the town center. Overkill on some of those man-at-arms, but that is dead at this point in time. More man-at-arms being put on the field, and blue does have a pair of prelates now on the field. We want to take time and get some man-at-arms to break through this outpost so you can rebuild the Aachen Chapel. Or not being obtained there. Relic is being obtained. Now we've got a good number of villagers pushing the way forward to the deer. I would say probably a good idea to go for boar, not for deer. There's a too many longbowmen there to say the least. These villagers may be intercepted there. Villagers are going down, and the rest of these villagers are falling back. I'm not sure why he asked those villagers to go way over there. We do have some spearmen here. We do pick a number of villagers as well. Both sides lost a good number of villagers. We will definitely need to age up with the Palace of Swabia. Let's take out that spearman there. Now the villagers can take out the battering ram. Yellow is also losing villagers as well. And blue's man-at-arms are just not in any critical number to really punch his way through. We got some longbowmen over here engaging the villagers collected the farms. Still no textiles research. does get a kill there. That may be an exact damage. 7 damage. I don't know the exact health of prelates off the top of my head. And all those man-arms do get cleaned on up, so got these longbowmen over here, slowly whittle down lumber camps. Who has a round of villagers heading up to this gold deposit, apparently. Yellow's very far from aging up. Blue has only been using these men-at-arms to really engage. He could mix him some horsemen right now. Horsemen would be a good item. He hasn't seen any spearmen recently, so horsemen would help him even out fighting against the longbowmen. He may want to rebuild that blacksmith to get out that range armor as well. Oh, he already did get that range armor. Not paying attention there. Relic there. Man arms stretching way forward. This one farm is in the front. It'll take hundreds of arrows just to take out these units. He does find more of Blue's villagers. Does take out another one there. Blue right now has been having trouble with food. More reasons why to repair the Aachen Chapel. Not taking an opportunity to steal his opponent's berries. Man arms charging way forward. Man arms going to take a bit of a pounding, but now got some English man arms here to intercept. But of course, they are only useful as a basic meat shield. Over here we do have, looks like a single longbow engaging these villagers. Very good. A couple of the villagers are coming forward with their knives, trying to shanks. Let's take out that longbow there. No additional prelates. Does find these villagers quick with the berries. Will be engaging them, and Blue packs out the game. I guess the game got a little bit too frustrating for him. It was a messy game, to say at least. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. What? We got a new game right here. Looks like 2 new games. I think we could do that one. It's a little bit short. Let's see if there's any longer games. See, that was Forge. Too short. Here we go. We can do this one here. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Swamped bottom left side as the yellow Mullions, we have Beastie. On top right side as pink Byzantians, we have Thanos. One cistern now pulled on the field, immediately collecting the berries, which leads me to believe he's going for the Royal Hippodrome. Let's see. Misfati Warriors and Camel Archers, and Sipahi and Mercenary Crossbows. Maybe I will go to the Royal Hippodrome, and maybe I for a mercenary camp to one other trade post. That's just a guess at the moment. He's going to be aggressive, I'm guessing. Maybe going for Keshiks. When it comes to map generation, we do have deer and some stone down south, and the small gold deposit over here. All from mining pit, and we got 2 more gold deposits over here, stone, and some deer. Scattered berries here and there. The Malians cannot collect the boar. His opponent does have both his deer up north along with a boar and some berries. So it's like all of his food spawned up north, while down south is where his gold is. But actually, his small gold deposits actually spawn pretty close to his opponent's, or to the center of the map. And it does have a line of trees on this side as well. We got the Monster Quarry versus the Imperial Hippodrome. Let's see, he almost has enough wood for the mercenary camp, or builds a house. Mercenary camp do cost 150 wood. Don't see any villagers on the map, so I have a feeling he's going to go for the Eastern Mercenaries to get out the Keshiks, I'm guessing. His opponent is now aged up, going for Wheelbarrow. But having gold there, got the, yeah, just Wheelbarrow there. Local Doggo will go down, and he's going to build the mining camp not on that large gold deposit. What is he planning right now? Send this guy back here. He canceled the mining pit there. We do have a horseman now engaging the scout. We have the mercenary camp. We do see, okay, Western mercenary contracts. So, I was wrong about the Keshiks. The scout goes down. Local Doggo engaging. Oh, and does take out pink or yellow sheep. Not wanting to send a scout down there. We do have 4 horsemen field. The modern player literally has nothing. We do have an archer range and a barracks on the field. He knows at least about the horsemen, so Donzo gonna be very important. He does have the hardened Donzo research. Donzo does fire a javelin, or throw a javelin there. One house has been set ablaze. He has plenty of housing space still. Oops. Just 2 Donzo on the field, 3rd one on the way. He has 2 barracks, not going for anything in the archer ranges. Third Donzo now on the field. Takes out 2 wolves there. House does go down. Does he have the Explorator research? No, he does not, so he does not get bonus damage versus villagers. Got a round of longbow there, so javelin throwers will be in order. He's going for a pair of javelin throwers now. And now he's losing a housing there, and he will be put up pop cap. Now he's at pop cap. Mining pit also taking some damage now. Got a round of cattle farms on the field. This is going for the Grand Fulani Corral eventually. Mill's now going on up. Still got quite a sizable force here by Pink. He's at pop cap once again. Yellow has advanced towards his opponent's base. I was not paying attention to this. And I do now have another round of housing going up. No mining pit just yet. Needs the housing first before he can get out the mining pit with his wood. Got a number of Donzo and Jam throwers there. We also got some Byzantine archers now been plotting out as well. Got a very large number of horsemen now in the field. Does he activate the defense ability? Nope. Yeah, he does. Which does increase the armor and damage of these units by 2. Got the villager raiding technologies for the horsemen. It sounds looks like it's just gonna be in the back and then set into patrol move. Over here, got these forces making their way down south. No rebuilt mining pit just yet, nor any housing there. There is the mining pit. Over here, we do have the mining pit as well, providing decent amount of gold income. Got a good number of cows out in the field. Going for range damage now. His opponent has gone for range damage and melee damage. For more housing there, trying to replenish the mining pit. And Pink's force up here may find this mining pit. Got a good number of berry collectors there, could go down. They need to make their way to the town center. He does activate the... There's the Royal Hippodrome there. Getting extra damage, attack speed, as well as health regen. He does take out a good number of villagers there. So the horsemen will go down in return, and the rest of these horsemen are going to make their escape. You now the siege engineers now being researched by Pink, which allows longbowmen delayed and archers to build some Creo siphons. Horsemen down. A good number of archers here. His opponent does have 11 javelin throwers on the field. Going for another pair of cattle ranches here. Now you got a Creo siphon now being put on field. Horse moving around, javelin throwers find some sporadic damage there. Creo siphon now built, which can set ablaze to the cattle range, no problem. He does go ahead and tip one of the cows over, and we got a cow here being one with the field. Creo siphon pushes his way forward, try and torch down that toll outpost. Maybe it'll torch down some of the other housing nearby. Nope, it does not. If he would attack the one of the backline houses, may splash them forward. Javelin throwers trying to ward away the archers and the longbowmen. It does have +1 damage. Outgoers do have 3 inherent range armor, so they'll take about 2 damage per arrow, or 3 damage from the longbowman. Villagers now falling back. Horsemen, you charge way forward, but you get forced back from the Donzo. Horsemen try to make their advance once again. Creole sacrifice way forward once again, forcing down multiple housing. Yellow has plenty of population housing space, so you can lose some housing. Ground throwers get another volley there. Townsend's also firing away as well, getting some good fire support. Does got another horseman there. Creole Siphon now onto the mining pit itself. And Pink's force is largely away from it, so you can quickly take that out with Donzo. That'll save the mining pit there. And there goes the Creole Siphon. Horseman charging way forward. He could tip over some of the cows. There's actually a large number of cows tipped over. Does leave some loose walls there, so those villagers can escape on out of there. Mining pit taking some damage. Horseman taking some damage there. Jamming through these Donzo does ward away these horsemen. The mining pit is set ablaze, so he will need to get that repaired or let it burn down. There's a villager coming up for repairs. Does have quite a bit of distance, so it still may get burnt down. Horsemen moving around. Quite a good number of them are wounded. He could activate Triumph to get a bit of health regen. He does have 8 seconds at the moment. Oh, I think he actually evacuated some of these cattle ranches to tip over some of the cows, because this one was full of cows, right? 17 cows on those cattle ranches right now. Let's take out that Donzo there, and Pink does fall back. Yellow, it does not have a large amount of resources to age up, but Pink almost has enough resources to age up. Needs some more food. See how many berries are left. Okay, got a single berry bush here with 18 berries left. Up here, berry bushes are being claimed. So is the deer. So is boar. Yep, so Pink will be finished off the rest of the berries on the side of the map pretty soon. Does get the cows replenished. Does have a pile of cow carcasses here. We have an outpost here with arrow slit, and it gets torched down almost instantaneously. The mill will be set ablaze as well. You have some olive groves now going on up. Golden Horn Tower now being built up here. I'll probably get retold. Cast games, most likely. All depends how well they do the casting system in that game. Age of Empires or Age of Mythology does have a replay system, if I remember correctly. I wonder if they improve upon it. I'll be more than willing to go a bit more in towards it, but it's one of those things I just have to wait and see, because it seems like a lot of RTSs don't have replay systems upon release anymore. Usually something in a later update. Company Wars, one reason why Company Wars 3 didn't do all too well, because there was no replay system nor spectate system. Same thing with Grey Goo upon release. And there's also Iron Harvest didn't have a replay system. If there's a replay system, I'd be more than willing to look at the replays. But it's one of these things which I have to wait and see. And I do, if I remember correctly, I do really believe that, I do think Age of Mythology does have a replay system, so if it's a simple graphics update, that should be easy enough. But yeah, to me, it almost looks like it's maybe a complete recreation of a different engine based on the previous I saw. Not exactly sure though. Wolf does chase away those villagers. We got the horsemen moving around. We got the veterans Danzo and the veteran javelin thrower research. There is also a couple Musafati warriors mixed on in. And going more Musafati warriors, veteran Musafati warrior research on the way. We got a good number of archers here getting engaged by javelins and thrown javelins. Danzo does receive some hits there, taking opportunity for triumph. Even though it's not exactly properly engaging, there was actually quite a good number of wounded units there, getting some much needed health regen. Danzo starting to really overrun the archers. Horseman now charging way forward. It's getting really messy for Pink. Pink's losing all of his range forces there, and Danzo's still plenty there to keep the horsemen at bay. Horsemen taking opportunity to charge way forward, taking out a couple of Musafati warriors. Couple spear braces there, takes out more of the Byzantine horsemen. Oh, I see a Varangian guard right there. He does have 3 on the field. There's the other 2. Horsemen thinks he may want to fall back to his forces, get a handful of Varangian guard and re-engage, because right now he's having trouble getting towards those Danzos with those horsemen. Most of those horsemen are now down. More Varangian guard on the build queue. It's going mass heavy infantry. I'm starting to get mixing some more Musafati warriors. Now really mixing Musafati warriors. Horsemen being picked off by the Danzo, so we can know what javelin throwers there. Another round of longbowmen, which will be good versus the Musafati warriors and Danzo. Maybe. Never really thought about doing anything special for Age of Mythology Retold. Not sure what I would do special. Is there an official release date yet for Retold? I don't think there was one. Right now I have no PTO to take days off because my contract company changed. So I have no days off the moment I can spend. I think looks like I'm gonna try to claim this gold deposit here. They've got 2 gold deposits pretty close to each other. Building a gate first, which actually will buy some time to actually let the Yellow's army pass through or by. Got a round of crossbowmen there. He's assuming he's supposed to go for some sofas, which he is not. Until he sees sofas, he may just want to stick to regular archers. Handful of villagers going down. Oof, that's a good number of villagers going down to the javelin throwers. We got a good number of Varangian guard engaged javelin throwers. Javelin throwers, they do hit hard, but they don't hit bone sandwiches heavy. The more of an anti-range unit, we can hit heavy a little bit better. Varangian guard do have less health in exchange for a little bit more armor and higher attack damage. Cataphract deployed on the field, just the one, which could give him a nice way to pierce the front lines. Cataphract not charging on in just yet. Cataphract engagement, got a good number of archers and longbow in the back line. Cataphract just charged his way forward, hit the javelin throwers, gains some good damage there. Those javelin throwers are focusing on the various archer units. More Musafati warriors put on the field. Cataphract has gone down. Varangian guard getting torn apart by the Musafati warriors. The Musafati warriors are countered by archers. Yellow's not backing off. Jam Throwers doing a good job being difficult to kill since they have +1 range. Imam there picking up a relic. Yellow's on push way forward. Got the town center firing some arrows. Does do 8 damage per arrow, which is not particularly great. Huh. That's the primary town center, right? Oh, I must have clicked on the wrong one. Does 7 damage per arrow. Lance connects, starting to engage. Got some camouflage Musafati warriors here. And Donzo's backing on off now. Got some Lance connects push way forward. In small numbers, of course, they will get required. Limitani pushing way forward. Not even hard on Limitani. Archer is trying to engage these javelin throwers. May want to mix in some horsemen to engage those. More Musafati warriors and javelin throwers here. They do have they did quite well, yeah, on the structures and all that sort. I'm actually, the thing I like about the expansion the best is actually this terrain type. This Japanese terrain type. I find this new terrain type pretty beautiful. I do now have a couple, or at least one veteran horseman there. He does have still just Limitani, not even hard on Limitani. Archer and Longbow trying to engage, but he's slowly whittling down the javelin throwers. We've got Musafati warriors now going everywhere, supported by some javelin throwers. Looks like the villagers maybe trying to shank some of these units. Nope, they're not. Horsemen charging way forward. And the Byzantine player does back the game. Byzangrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Still recovering from that bug. And back to the laggy menu. Let's see, that was Gorge, right? Let's see. And I think the last one I probably should cover is this one right here. Honestly, I'm sort of hoping that with the Age of Mythology Retold is redone in this engine. This engine is perfect for the more fantasy style. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the yellow Mongols, we have Beastie. On top right side as the blue Ayyubids, we have Antotond. 3D Antotond. A 3D printed Antotond. House of Wisdom now going on up. We are going to see some sort of spearman rush. We got the Ovo here. And the gear scouting around. He may be not eyeing to... Oh, we got blue going for some fishing boats now. There is the barracks there. And he did spot that dock there, so he's going to go ahead and send some spearmen to engage the dock. Does use the speed arrow there. The gear is now moving to this gold deposit. Since he did push his town center very far forward, this gold deposit is actually quite far away. So actually will take a bit of time for villagers to traverse there and start collecting up gold. We got a spearman now pulling on the field, a ×2 spearman on the way. And we already got a ×2 spearman on the field. Going straight to the dock there, very nice. We do have this villager pushing her way forward, going for another dock. He's going to just collect up food and abandon this region. The Ayyubid player is still going heavy in the wood collection. Does already spent his gold on something. Ah, there it is. It is the Age Up Culture Ring Advancement. He's using this faster, cheaper Age Up early. So we can get to the next age early. Because if once he gets out a single arrow ship, it's really hard for ground forces to engage the fishing post if there's a single arrow ship. And he actually has enough resources for an arrow ship. I think the Mongol player... Oh, he found a good number of sheep. He's going to lead them to glory and not to the slaughter. And we've got only a handful of sheep there. On a side note of sheep, this may sound really stupid, but I recently found a way to play an old game I remember playing on my Windows 95 computer when I was growing up. Ink Ticks. I wonder if I should play a round of that on stream. And it's a stupid old game, and I really enjoy it. In which you can take sheep and put them on a treadmill, and make your base to produce faster. And more about that later. We do now the dock, now set ablaze. There's the arrow ship. Oh, I didn't hear the Age Up's sound effect. That's the one problem with the IUBID. They're a little bit buggy when it comes to UI stuff. There goes these spearmen, and he will go ahead, migrate into the outpost while he just migrates out of there. The silver tree now being plotted on the field. This map's not half bad for trade. The deer are here, so that may have trouble putting the silver tree right there. But you can get quite a bit of traversable area there. And look at the Mongols' base over here. All three tree deposits spawn pretty close to each other, which will give them quite a natural barrier. And all of his small tree deposits sort of spawned up this hill as well. Huh, looks like the Mongol player just got more wood on the side of the map. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small splotches for blue, while yellow has 5 small splotches there and 5 small splotches over here. So it's like yellow got a pretty good tree spawn rate, which can make a difference in some games. Probably not this game, because games involving the Mongols always don't last very long. We now have Archer here. He does use a speed arrow to let his villagers move fast to stab him. And we've got this villager getting eaten a little bit. Maybe trying to find an outpost here. We've got 2 docks now pulled up by blue. Oh no, that's a yellow dock. Some fishing, or some of his own arrow ships could be quite nice. That's a fishing boat there. And blue's villager's coming up to shank yellow's villager. Villager down, and the dock does get cancelled. Got a fire ship there, which would basically be a naval landmine at this point in time. Stable now going on up, which will give him some stability. Good number of the forest puffers here. And this one is in the corner, so this may cause the silver tree have trouble redeploying. You know, I actually don't really see the deer deposits spawn in the absolute corner of the map much. So this may cause deployment issues. Nope, it does not. Never mind. They are a bit more negotiable than villagers when it comes to building placement for the Mongols, apparently. We do now have a ×2 early horsemen not being put on the field. Well, a few times we're going to see early horsemen deployed on the field. But that's not the first time you ever see a dead villager on the ground. Outpost is being set up there. This will also provide a bit of Yam network for the trade. Our spearman does torch the mining camp there. Horsemen now charging away forward. We do have a Desert Raider, which will hard counter these horsemen. doing double damage versus them. Plus has +5 armor, but the horseman will do plus range damage against them as well. So it's glass cannon versus glass cannon, more or less. You have the first trade in the field, but he knows doesn't have this area secure, so going for the traders right now is not a good idea. They are going to be very exposed. Try and build this outpost. One villager will go down. That was the wounded one. Splits his fire. One villager does go down. Another villager gets hit. He does not have textiles. Horsemen now charging way forward. They are regular horsemen, not early horsemen. And this Deserator will pick off this trader. These horses now falling back. And looks like... yeah, I think they actually... yeah, they recategorized trader. They no longer have the cavalry in their name anymore since they didn't receive any cavalry bonus damage. I wonder, are they affected by the camel unease? No, they're not. That's clearly means they make them overpowered, right? Either way, horsemen are here in good numbers in case of desert raiders. More archers there. Yellow does have a decent amount of fishing boats here. A couple horsemen charging way forward. It's going for mass archer and desert raider at the moment. Desert raiders, of course, are good versus the horsemen, but they are expensive at costing 180 as opposed to 120. So they are relatively similar in probably cost in the versus 2. Villagers are getting hit a little bit. We do have a fire ship there, not going blowing up the horses. Fire ships do 95 damage. There's not enough to one-shot horsemen. He does miss there, very nice. Or not nice, depending who you're rooting for. Now got the dock going on up. Horsemen pushing the way forward, finding good opportunities to engage these spearmen. Or not spearmen, archers. Getting everything mixed up today. Scout will go on down. Not big surprise. The archers are getting some damage there. The Khan does only have 3 damage per arrow, so nothing too significant. He could use a speed arrow there to help the horsemen pursue the archers. He's a good damage on those archers, and now falling back. You got a dock here going for the naval arrow slit, so maybe a good idea to throw the demolition ship into it. And now the Mongol player is going for his own fire ship here. Try and blow up some of these fishing boats. They do 95 damage, so they will not one-shot fishing boats. The naval arrow slit will, of course, finish them off. You may want to get that naval arrow slit hitting the... actually, no. Hitting the arrow ship will allow him to take that out. Will allow this fire ship to lead, but once it was not successful, breaking down through this outpost there will get him to fire ships to take out these fishing boats. The gate is, or the wall's now down. Fire ships making their way forward. He's pursuing. He's also repairing up the arrow ship there. Let's lose one of the fire ships. And now a regular arrow ship there engaging. Takes out the other fire ship as well. Horseman not engaging the dock. And now he does have the naval arrow slit there to reign supreme. Horseman now making the way up here, trying to engage these villagers. A couple of spearmen here. Does use a speed arrow there to help engage the villagers. If your opponent doesn't get textiles like this, you can actually go for +1 melee attack to reduce the number of hits required to kill off villagers. And these horsemen are all quite battered, bruised, and beaten. Traders aren't going down. He does have a decent number of traders in the field. And we've got a Spring Gold ship now pulled up by the Mongol player, which help him really engage these various archer ships. We do now have a fire ship there. It does explode. There's an arrow ship there. There's some good hits on the fire ship. It does explode. Plenty of villagers there. More fire or arrow ships now being flown on field. Got some spearmen crossing the ravine. Fishing boats not exposed. Times in which he would have got the piracy technology, definitely would have paid it for itself. Spearmen are now down, very nice. Desert Raiders now being pursued by these horsemen. Does get inside the dock there. The horsemen can take out the dock no problem. The airships may want to take time to start hitting these fishing boats, but since these Desert Raiders have no range armor, they take full damage from the airships. And airships, like I always say, provide great shore bombardment. You can't save all these fishing boats. There's another arrow ship. Focus down Blue's arrow ship of his own. Now going to try to torch down the arrow ship as well. And quickly torches it down. They did take out another horseman there though. Horseman may just want to take these wounded horsemen shall just take time to start torching down the dock. Decides not to. And we do actually have an age up there. I was not paying attention to this. 8 villagers, which will help him even this out. How many traders does the Mongol player have at the moment? 17, so he has full Silk Road. And now he's going for the Kurultai. Gonna try to close out the game. All these villagers are now done collecting berries, going for the deer. A little bit close to these forces, however. That's a battering ram. Archer ships are not good versus battering rams. Horsemen are very good versus battering rams, however. Dock's still not set ablaze. Got the age up for, well, let's just say for both players. Wait, are they all female? Apparently the growth only give women. Does that make sense? It is growth after all. The Kurultai decides not to be caught out there. The Kurultai has no range armor while packed up, so we will take extra damage there. Why is there a trader here? That guy must have been misrallied. His rally's still over there, so I'm not sure why there's a trader there. Of course, I'm taking some hits here. Good number of spearmen. Now there's a veteran archer research, veteran horseman research on the way, step lancer on the way, and veteran archer. Does use the scouting falcon. Archer ships taking some hits there. The Kurultai, huh? No one ever really thought about it, but the Kurultai can heal up ships, just like siege weapons. Let's just say that doesn't really happen all too often, though. In naval maps, you tend to go for a deer stone, because you can't really go for traders. Excuse me. Horseman taking some severe damage there. You have an outpost there. He's being upgraded for a Spring Gold. May want to go for the Yam network. Another Mongol dock there. So, yep, he still has a good number of fishing boats in the field, collecting on various shore fish. Archers push right forward, taking severe damage from the arrow ships. Does take out one of the arrow ships, but definitely they're paying for themselves. Got some crossbows now pulled on the field. Archer ships I don't think classify as heavy. Huh. Let me pose this question to everybody. Do you think archer ships, as well as other warships, should be classified as heavy when fighting crossbows? Should crossbows get bonus damage versus ships? In order, another way to help really push ships away from land, other than trying to use spring guards. After all, arrow ships are basically one of the best ships in the game, in my opinion. And they are really good at providing shore bombardment. And in a Feudal Age, if you get the range damage upgrade, the arrow research, you can actually make them incredibly good against even other ships. Desert Raider. Let's take out a villager there. Also got a round of outposts going on up to improve the trade. And we do have a single Spring Guard put on the field, which will help them clear out the arrow ships. Spring Guards do bonus damage versus ships, same bonus damage they do versus siege. On running away. These forces are getting cleaned on up. Got Spring Gold still here. Does have the Yam network. Fresh, not so fresh over there. Blue does have a bit of, or yellow does have a bit of stone. Wait. Huh. Bishop boats can be improved by Yam network's movement speed? Is that something that it is affected by if you get the infantry upgrade, the Yam network research, or is that affected by normal? I didn't realize fish boats get actually affected by Yam. Oh, I hear a Mangonel. We got the unique Mangonel, the Manjangnig, however you pronounce that. He's loaded up with fire. Actually, yeah, he has loaded up with fire, which will allow him to engage these structures a little bit better. Luckily, there's plenty of water nearby to put out the fires. Camel Lancer getting impaled by some Keshiks, and now got the Kurultai being redeployed right there. Got a number of archers here to support out the Keshiks. Got a very good number of Keshiks there. His opponent has gotten a handful of crossbows. I need to mix of archer crossbows. Going for more spearmen, which is probably a good idea. We got the Dervish here. He may get himself a free horseman. No, he does not. Keshiks not push his way forward. Makes some good damage there. Archer's not push his way forward. Dervish and Blue does back go on down. The Dervish does not go down. The Zangrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Yep, from Alcalay, that will be the last replay I can catch from him. The last game 9 days ago, or yeah, days ago, but the other one was not correct, so. Yep, we got a game to win this week. That's too short, however. That's from a modded map. That's from unpublished map. These other ones are from modded maps, and I don't really want to try downloading them. Oh, not that button. This one's hidden. This one's hidden. And here we go. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another HPowers 4 replay. Spawn on the bottom right side as blue Ayubids, we have Recon with a lowercase c. Spawn on the bottom left side, or top left side, as the yellow Byzantians, we have L, Louis, MT. And we do have a cistern immediately collecting up the berry bushes. So it looks like we'll not see the Grand Winery, but going to eye the Royal Hippodrome. Yellow does find some sheeple. Blue has both deer pretty close by each other, along with some berry bushes. This should be a great expansion direction for the Ayubid. Got some gold over here, 2 small gold deposits. And also has 2 small gold deposits over here. So he actually has a pretty good core of resources pretty close by his town center. Doesn't have to worry about board. 2 large gold deposits more in the middle. Yellow has 3 gold deposits back here, along with the berries and spear deposits. This one the farthest away, as well as some stone. Gold, stone, and Pumbaa here. And now we do have the military wing reinforcements being deployed on out. I don't know why. Whenever I see the word reinforcements, I think of Age of Mythology. Reinforcements from the surface. And which ram mission was that? Was it the Greek or the Norse ram mission? I think both of them had that voice line. Yellow does send back home 8 sheeple. Blue has 2, so Blue's actually running a little bit low on sheep. Do now the Imperial Hippodrome now being pulled on the field. What natives are on the map? We do have the Sipahi, and over here we do have Musafati warriors and camel archers. So probably won't see the mercenary camps in the field. He may be eyeing for Keshiks to go along with the Royal Hippodrome, but that's just a guess. He does have 500 olive oil now, which is enough for a round of mercenaries. First Desert Raider on the field. Level 2 cistern there, which helps him with wood collection. The cistern could have been placed a little bit closer to the wood, but it's primarily. Oh, I suppose it's skimming the gold there. Let's switch over to the Byzantine player. Yeah, it does actually skim the gold perfectly, so that's why it's pulled out right there. It'll skim up some of the wood, but nothing too much. Berries not being obtained there. The bit more exposed berries and the safer berries. We even got and there's also a local doggo there to pet with those berry bushes. That's clearly the better expansion direction. Get a free dog. We do have a round of longbow up in Cornfield, so he's gone for the Western mercenary contracts. Desert Raiders and Scout trying to engage these horsemen. Does have a 3rd horseman. I think you need 2 horsemen per Desert Raider to properly engage. This is probably enough there. Just make sure the Scout is only being attacked by the Scout. Looks like he's now confident. The wood research being pulled out by the Ayubid. He probably has, yeah, does have Golden Age Tier 1. Oh, fast castle. Got economic growth now being researched. He may be eyeing. He can probably go for advancement lastly. I wonder how effective is the Tradewing Bazaars if it's at a later age. Because this one says for favorable trade still, like it is in feudal age, so the value conversion rate of the gold is probably significantly higher if you go for later ages. Horseman charging away on in, no anti-villager damage, and that will decrease the number of hits to kill villagers by 1. But it is a good research too if you're going to raid your opponent's villagers. Longbowman not engaging. Horse or scout does do quite a bit of damage there. Killing the scout is nice, but not critical. Let's get the scout. Scout is down. Not big surprise. We also got some blue horsemen now being put on the field. Barracks now going on up. We got another scout over here. Another round of longbowmen, so there's 10 longbowmen on the field. And there's the castle age. He's still getting occasional free desert raiders. He doesn't really need to get them to veteran desert raider if he's going to eye for camel lancers afterwards. Longbowmen are getting hit by the outpost there. Horsemen charging the way onto the desert raiders. And there is the triumph. And that must be a pretty sizable triumph. We have 15 more seconds, so it's like a 20-second triumph. Quickly taking out multiple villagers and the camel lancers, or camel desert raiders, blah. Now we got a camel lancer deployed on the field. I always have trouble with distinguishing what to do. You most have to look at the guy on the back rather than the camel itself, because the camels are pretty similar, with very slight differences. Longbowmen now falling back, taking some hits there. And these forces need to run away. Horsemen do move faster than scouts, and the scout's almost dead, so may just want to leave behind the scout. Ooh, and got some Ghiloms on the field. Ghiloms have more health than regular man-at-arms and higher attack speed while having a little bit lower damage. Their attack speed basically evens out to like plus 50% attack speed faster. They offer a 1 tick faster attack speed, while the next follow-up attack is at like 0.5. You saw there for a brief moment. Roughly makes out they have 50% faster attack speed than a regular man-at-arms. These longbowmen are going on down. Another round of triumph, but that shouldn't last too long. Yeah, it's down to a couple seconds. Does get a nice lance there with the camel lancer. Got some various blacksmith research for the Byzantine player. No economic. Well, the Ibis have gone economic, but straight enough, no wheelbarrow. They're just taking some hits there. Camel lancer intercepting. Does extracted by that horseman there. Scout does get impaled. Camel lancer charges way forward. It says does more damage longer it charges up, plus 40%. Guess 45 is the max. Yeah, you can see 32 is the lowest, 45 is the max. Looks like Yellow's finished off the berries. You may want to get more villagers on wood now to transition to some olive groves. So you can still climb up here.
Προσοχή! Αποχωρήσατε. Λέοντα Χέσα. Κόμαθον. Φέραθμικα. Έτοιμοι. Περιπατείτε.
Τα μαλπινά για τους έγιναν.
Camel Lancer is charging the way forward.
Κινήθητε στρατιώτες.
Blue has quite a bit of villagers down here, but does have some action. Scout down. May want to go for textiles. Golden Horn Tower now being researched. So both players will be Castle Age. This will of course give him some free longbow time frame. He could hold off the veteran mercenary contracts until he gets a good number of longbow in the field. Because Lance Connects, actually no, Lance Connects on this point in this age wouldn't be half bad because his opponent's current composition. They offer really good damage. Their health is relatively low, so the Eloms will be effective versus them, but the Lance Connects can do quite well against vast mass melee force, so going for veteran mercenary contracts may be better to go for that earlier on. Because I think Lance Connects would be better in this situation than Longbowmen. Longbowmen are nice. And they'll have trouble dying, but also means other things will be dying in your composition, since they're on the back line. And they don't offer anything particularly effective against Geloms or Camel Lancers, just minor fire support. You see now the veteran mercenary contracts and the veteran Limitani. Or Limitani. I never really know how to pronounce the large none of these names. I should really sit down and look at them. If I remember correctly from Fallout New Vegas, yes, I'll use that as a reference. I think it was like Lumentari, but I see no R there, so that may not be correct. Oh, we got traders. We have traders being pulled up by Blue. Ayubid as well as Abbasid Dynasty's traders are dirt cheap, costing 33% less. They cost 40-40. And so it's pretty easy to transition into them, but you still need some walls there or some random force mode take them out. Doesn't get the plus villager damage. These are classified as workers, so I'm pretty sure the bonus damage versus villagers does just plus 2 damage versus workers. I'm trying to find a stable. Where's the stable? Oh, it's from the Hippodrome itself. It says plus 2 damage versus worker, and if those traders are classified as workers, so it will make it a bit easier to kill them. It will make it, as right now, it will take 10 hits to take out those traders since they have 90 base health. Give them plus 2 damage, it'll put it down to 8 hits, I think. Do now the teardrop shield being researched. I'm handy there, but the Geloms do cause some big issues. We got a couple crossbows now mixed on in. Camel Lancers are classified as heavy cav, so they will take bonus damage from crossbows, but they're only here in small numbers. Number of Reigning Guard now put on the field. Mix of them and the Limitani should be a good idea. One to gauge the Spearman, the other one gauge the Geloms. They do have plus 1 more melee armor compared to regular melee arm, so Geloms will do less damage versus them. But they do still offer good health and attack speed. We now got the veteran archer research and the veteran horseman research. More palisade walls are now going on up. Got the sacred site being captured up by the dervish. And we got the relic number 4 now picked up by Blue. Last relic's right there, so it's unlikely he's going to capture that. Longbowman decapturing this sacred site. We do have Bone Age Tier 3. Golden Penny in pawn field, as well as more crossbows, getting some free lance connects.
Στολτήσατε κάτω.
Τι θέλεις?
Iranian guard now slicing up the dervish.
وضعنا السروج ونتحرك.
Τι θέλεις?
نحن تحت القصف. خطر.
Elam takes some hits there, only has +1 range armor at the moment. And there goes the camel.
Στρατιώτες, ο δρόμος περιμένει. Στρατιώτες, ο δρόμος περιμένει. Τούτο εκτελώ. Τούτο εκτελώ.
Boars now starting going down.
يطلقون علينا.
Archers and longbowmen. Maybe the longbowmen should have played out some palings if they had opportunity to do it beforehand. But right now he's starting to get overran by these forces. He needs to keep those crossbowmen alive. He can probably let the longbowmen be in front, take some more hits there, allow the crossbowmen. Yeah, there we go. The crossbowmen starting to get in the back. Longbowmen now trying to take out the archers. Very nice. Yell did a good job and started stepping away. More Iranian guard, more lance connects now being pulled on out. And now there's a Maganel that will rip apart these ranged forces no problem.
Σηκώθητε και κινήθητε.
Maganel gets a good hit there. Desert Raider quickly goes down there, being a feudal age Desert Raider with no range armor. Ooh, you disintegrate very quickly. Looks like a couple outposts not being pulled out here. I do see some Branded Guard there trying to engage some of these traders. Very nice. Blue's trying to respond to it. He may want to get these traders, just put them off the side.
Πάντες έτοιμοι.
He does have teardrop shields from I think research, so he can go ahead and berserk and really engage. Oh no, that's a berserking research. Teardrop shield just increases movement speed.
Τι θέλεις?
Or maybe get those mixed up.
Söldner.
Couple lance connects there. They will see bonus damage from those archers. And this Varangian Guard will now be engaged with the Camel Lancers. These handful of Varangian Guard are just backing on off to re-ambush the trade post. Sacred Site now captured. Got melee damage now being researched by the Byzantine player.
Τι θέλεις να πράξω?
Outpost now being built.
نحن نتعرض لقصف شديد.
Sacred Site not being captured. Good hit there. The wall is set ablaze. Capturing out the Sacred Site by yellow. Got various forces there.
Στολτήσατε κάτω.
Maganel making a good shot there. Got some lance connects getting hit. Then Penny, Varangian Guard, and lance connects trying to push away forward, trying to gauge the Maganel. Maganel does get a hit there on some of the crossbows. Some yellow's ranged units are quite damaged. Maganel does not get another shot off there. Yellow's now captured all the sacred sites there. Crossbows engaging. Camel Lancers quickly go on down. Elams will be ripped apart by those crossbows. Blue needs to back them off and get some more archers and regular horsemen. Perhaps engage this force.
جهزوا أسلحتكم. سنسير ولن نظل في الخلف.
Elams up way up north over here do have these crossbows and Varangian Guard now engaging the Camel Lancers. Also has quite a bit of force there.
Σηκώθητε και κινήθητε. Vidite.
Ghilam's getting ripped apart. Crossbows taking out the Ghilam's. Longbowmen focusing on those archers, or crossbows, very nice.
Ετοιμάστε.
You now have a spring bone replacement here. And some of these villagers not getting hit as well. Yellow can push forward with a handful of longbowmen there.
Τι θέλεις.
Monk does go down. Sickle does get decaptured. Battle around on palisade walls. Now to fully protect the trade. Just a small number to protect the trade by a small amount.
Ετοιμάστε τα όπλα. Στρατιώτες, ο δρόμος ως σκελέτο.
Ο δρόμος είναι μεγάλος.
Στοχίσατε κάτω. Ζωηρός. Περιπατούμε. Ετοιμάστε. Στοχίσατε κάτω. Ετοιμάστε τα όπλα.
Στρατιώτες,
Running guard now engaging. Does decide to berserk there, which is I really don't know if that's good or bad idea versus the Ghilam's. It will reduce his armor, will increase his own damage against the Ghilam's.
τι είναι σε κελεύση σου.
They have pretty good attack speed while berserking. Looks like it is pretty successful. Now some of these traders are going to get hit by the berserking Varangian guard. More traders going down there. Got some crossbows now engaging. Varangian guards berserking does wear off in good time. Another trader does go down there. Very nice. Yellow's now starting to push his way forward into these walls. We got some town center here. All 6 sites have been recaptured by Yellow. Yellow so far has killed off 43 civilians. Mining technology by Yellow. Longbowmen and Varangian guard push their way forward.
Μηχανήματα, αποχωρήσατε πάντες.
A pair of Mangonels now pulled on out, which will report these formations quite easily, and can also engage the Spring Gold. Spring will take a bit of time to finish it off. Does lose one of the Mangonels, does take out the Spring Gold there with the Mangonels. And now we've got the berserking Varangian guard there overrun the Mangonel and blew back to the game. This is Android saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Let's see. Could do this one, it's a little bit short. Here we go. Greetings everyone, and Grid here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom right side as the pink Chinese, we have I Am Magic. Spawn top left side as the blue Jeanne d'Arc, we have Louis MT. When it comes to map generation, we do got boar right next to some deer and to some sheep. Let's see, his other deer deposits are more in the center, so blue's food is a little bit exposed while all the wood is off to the right. So it can't really be used as natural barriers. Unless he goes for a natural barrier for trade. And that's probably not going to happen. I highly doubt we're going to see the House of Commerce here, or Chamber of Commerce. For the Chinese player, it looks like most of his gold spawned leftwards next to boar and deer. His other deer deposits nice and safe back here. Berry's a little bit exposed here with some stone, but nothing can be perfect. But it just feels like Jeanne d'Arc's base will be very exposed. Maybe a good idea if we get her a secondary town center next to this deer, which also provides protection to the gold and the stone. School of Cavalry not going on up, and got the Imperial Academy over here. School of Cavalry's almost built. Berries being put on up. Sheep being tasked to the mill.
诱发质量。
No Vatican the Sun just yet. Now, of course, getting the Song Dynasty, as well as get a good defensive outpost. Don't see stone collection up by either player just yet either. Jeanne d'Arc, that's not Jeanne d'Arc. Where is Jeanne d'Arc? There she is. Still collecting up some sheep. Vatican the Sun now being put on the field. Provide some good coverage to protect the stone and gold and more stone. Look, oh, I just realized there's actually a good amount of congested resources there. This could be a great spot for secondary town center as well. Ink does get some more sheep brought on in, though running out of sheep pretty quickly. I always got the berry bushes afterwards. Imperial officials plus 20% drop off is very powerful, especially, and will help even out the value of the berries, as opposed to just herding sheep. Song Dynasty now enabled, and looks like he is eyeing for some. Oh, they're eyeing for secondary town center. Looks like Jeanne d'Arc's also going for a secondary town center. We do have a Royal Knight deployed on the field. And Jeanne d'Arc has gone for the range variant. You'll be engaging Boar. Everybody's first quest as a hero is usually engaging slimes or skeletons. For her, it is Boar. And there is the mining camp there. Plenty of space for these villagers to be stored inside the Vatican of the Sun. He's going for wheelbarrow now. Royal Knight did take a shot there. And villages there. Plenty of space for this town center. And tasking these villagers up to the wood deposit. Blue can't really engage thanks to the Bardic and the Sun. And Blue may be engaging Boar soon. Huh, I don't see the number of charges on the Divine Arrow. It has up to 4 charges. King Scout will spot the secondary town center. Jeanne d'Arc's almost down. Her Divine Arrow does 40 damage. Her regular arrow bow does 5 damage. So she does use Divine Arrow onto a villager. Then she just needs to follow up with 2 regular arrows. And there goes a villager. But it's going to be hard to do that with the Bardic and the Sun nearby. Jeanne d'Arc's range is also 5 tiles, same as regular Archer. And he does get bonus damage for slight melee. He does take a range hit there. He has 0/0 armor as being the Archer variant, which is nothing too significant. Because the Chinese hand cannoneer emplacements is very good even versus armor. I've got a barracks here and a stable. 9 villagers here, which is 1 more villager than the Bardic and the Sun can store. There's Pink's secondary town center now going on up. Jeanne d'Arc may spot this, but we've got a good number of horsemen and spearmen there. So she is classified as a range. She will receive bonus damage from these horsemen. Horseman does take a shot there. More spearmen now being put on the field. Jeanne d'Arc's currently deploying out nothing. She may just want to fall back and get on out of there. There's nothing much she can do at the moment. He has no more support.
您舍要行吗？是，强苗兵，田军军。
And now there's a line of pink walls going on up.
人队。
Oh. Spearmen and horsemen does drive away those units. And these horsemen will take a good shot there. Scout does go down. Not big surprise. Divine Restoration there. Looks like she just utilized a Divine Arrow there. Didn't see the shot off. Oh, those are 2 scouts there, apparently. Oh, I could have... Does his Divine Arrow there. Trying to save Jeanne d'Arc. And Jeanne d'Arc does go down. Maybe the Divine Arrow should have been focused on the horseman rather than the scout. Jeanne d'Arc has not been redeployed. She does need, what, 250 gold?
天长鞭在此，正在其痕。
Royal Knight needs to back on off and probably wait for Shiva to be researched. Does take a hit there. Royal Knight could get inside this town center. And do got the deer being cleaned on up here. Got another town center here by blue as well. Those are going to be 3 town centers versus 2.5. So Jeanne d'Arc will have advantage. Also, 1 range damage being researched by the Chinese player. He's going for some Zunch news. Line of walls up there. Royal Knight took some hits. Does have 3 range armor. When this +1 damage comes on in, the Zeus will do 2 damage per arrow, doubling their damage against the Royal Knight. Got 9 archers in the field, soon to be 10 for Royal Knights. Jeanne d'Arc has not been redeployed just yet. More research not being deployed on the field. Archer or Spearman does take a hit there. You have Boar here. Looks like Blue's going to try claiming Boar. Wolf taking some bites there. Zishnu's taking some hits. One Zishnu does go down. Wolf will be running away. Does not get any experience anymore. Zishnu's do take some damage there. A couple of them do get impaled. And does use Divine Arrow there to pick off one of the Zishnu's. You got plenty of charges with the Divine Arrow. And most players... She's out of charges. Maybe we switch over to Jeanne d'Arc. We can properly see the number of charges.
See?
Yep, you can see now the 0 out of 4.
Something good.
Audite, militaires. Attention, novos ordines.
Jeanne d'Arc does complement these archers quite nicely. And his opponent, let's see. His opponent could go for either Spearman or Crossbow composition. I wonder if the Zinch News will receive bonus damage from Jeanne's riders. Are they classified as Crossbow or not? Astronomical Clock Tower now being researched, as well as Chivalry. Over here, we do have Royal Knight trying to torch their way through. Does manage to impale a villager.
Asun para todos.
Wall will go on down. These Royal Knights rotating around. Now got the Guild Hall going on up.
Ordine tenets.
War is dead here. Jean d'Arc's halfway from leveling up. Her second charge on Holy or Divine Arrows soon to be available.
Sibyllis.
Various Jean d'Arc research is now on the way.
Dolme bien. Ordine tenets.
Now got the Guild Hall now deployed on the field, so both players in Castaway. We've got a number of Lancers now in the field. Oh, there's a Veteran Royal Knight research. We'll probably should go for the Veteran Archer research to get that going. And it gets out some crossbows against these Lancers. Lancers pushing their way forward in multiple directions. Jean d'Arc will need to use Divine Arrow. Divine Arrow will really help engage the Lancers. These Archers only have 6 damage, while these Lancers do have 5 armor at the moment, which means they will take 1 damage each. Divine Arrow there. More range armor being used for the Chinese player. Nice push way forward. Wolf gains some bites there. Veteran Archer research on the way. Needs to get more range damage in order to make counteract the range armor he's spawn getting. They're expanding the wooden collection now. Got some berry collectors there, which is going to be impaled by multiple directions. No charge attack there. Another Divine Arrow there. There's the Veteran Archer research. Knights probably forward does get one of the Lancers. Looks like more of these Lancers will be going down out of the radius of the experience aura for Jean d'Arc. But nope, they go back on in. He's getting pretty close of leveling up. It looks like someone will escape on out of there without. There's some more experience. He's pretty close to leveling up. Just need to kill off another 3 of them, pretty much. Lancers do get some charge damage there. These villagers do have textiles. A couple Arbaletiers not blown in the field. And some of these Lancers go down without the experience aura. We do now have a good number of Zunchus here. There's just feudal age Zunchus with feudal age spearmen. Now got an astronomical nest of bees now being blown them out. Villager may go down here. Does go down there. And the outposts that got destroyed as well. Multiple mining camps there. Guild Hall. What's currently Guild Hall providing? Does task to collect up gold. Got some multiple Arbaletiers on the field. More Royal Knights being thrown out. And got some monks in the field. Ink has picked up 1 relic, but no other relics have been claimed or picked up. Ink has picked up another relic there. Royal Knight could intercept. Outpost here. Those are making their way down south. Takes out those walls, no problem. Got a keep here. And 1 keep may have been cancelled to pull it farther forward. Lancers charging way forward. Got a big engage there. Jean d'Arc should be able to level up soon. There we go. Goes for the Riders. It does use the Divine Restoration there. It does get the John's Riders on the field. They do bonus damage versus crossbows, but I believe Zunchus are classified as crossbows. I honestly have no idea. If we're going to keep an eye on one of the John's Riders to see if they engage. Looks like all the John's Riders are dead. Good damage there. Divine Arrow's being cast at this age, at this level, which the Divine Arrow does 100 damage. So they're good both versus individual heavy targets and light targets, as it will one-shot these Zunchenus. Might as well spam it out there. It would actually probably be pretty nice if that ability can just be auto-casted.
Longtemps soit-il demeuré. Tournez-vous, transportez-vous.
Chinese player right now has a massive gold reserve. Monarch not so much. The Chinese player is trying to go for a key here to secure up this gold deposit. Got Spring Gold and Fortified Outpost here. And Joan of course can capture up Sacred Sites herself. Still retains the bonus damage to light melee infantry, but doesn't get any additional damage, just good base damage. Going from 5 to 15. So plus 10 damage, not bad. Actually, now she gets she's actually is classified as light cavalry still, even though her horse model still looks the same as her swords version. But she's not classified as heavy, so crossbows will not do bonus damage to her. Nor removes the body warriors. Got a big line of stone walls going up for pink to help secure up the flank. Horseman does go down, and there's Nesta B there. And it's a very long wall. He could go with the Great Gatehouse right here. And actually, have you ever seen the Great Gatehouse actually incorporated into a wall? I have not. We got now not enlisted sensitives, the Ordnance Company now being researched. Divine Arrow does get cast. Did do looks like exact 100 damage, so that is piercing damage. Let's leave it at that. I don't know if it's classified as range or siege. Definitely not range. Not sure if it's classified as fire or siege damage, but it is some sort of piercing damage. That's some stone walls also being pulled up by blue. This will keep this gold deposit secure, along with pinks keeping this gold deposit secure. Another round of horsemen charging way forward. We'll find some villagers inside some outposts. Lancers decapturing these sacred sites as blue is going to capture up this sacred site here. Fortified outpost now being researched. Blue's trying to push way forward. Archers, Arbaletiers. Chinese player does have a good number of crossbows, so Jean's riders will be very useful. Jean does have a keep here, so she can pull up more Jean's riders. They mostly cost food with a little bit of gold, and 50-second production speed's not too bad. Blue's Mangonel does go down. With Ordnance Companies, the Royal Knights are of course cheaper now. Ooh. Not sure how many villagers went down there. I see one carcass, maybe two. Those villagers do get gunned down. Can build those stone walls. Crossbows will take a very long time to destroy stone walls, and this monk will go down. Joan Arc may just want to use Divine Arrow there. There we go. Picks off one of them. Joan Arc's halfway from aging up or leveling up. And speaking about age up, blue has enough resources to age up. We'll probably want to see the Red Palace. Red Palace being pulled out right here. Good defensive location. And the Song player can of course age up as well. What was the Great Gatehouse? Oh, there's the Great Gatehouse. Try and deploy it right next to this sacred site. Which does go for a small amount of stone walls there. He will be intercepted.
马上就电走他。
The center of the map will have quite a bit of fortifications. Blue does get... Oh, looks like this villager's a little bit bugged out there. But he's just trying to build a stone gate. Nothing too important at this moment. Both players now in Imperial Age. Mangonels are raiding on in from both sides. The Red Palace now pulling a field. Some of these villagers are in the radius, and they will quickly depart. They do. Two Arbos does do a significant amount of damage. And in fact, without textiles, he will actually get one-shotted. But of course, this game likes to overkill stuff. And the extra damage will result in extra damage onto the outpost. You could garrison some of these crossbows and archers inside the Red Palace and will rip apart the outpost in no time. Hythor now have research with pyrotechnics. And with the elite crossbow research. Full Palace Guard there, torching on some of these walls. Spring Gulls push way forward, trying to set up the clock tower counter with Trebuchet. Oh, are those Jean's Riders? Yeah, we've got Jean's Riders. Oh, they also have 6 inherent range armor. I never knew they had that much range armor. Zinchus would do 1 damage each versus them. And even crossbows will have trouble piercing that armor. Right now they have 8. The elite crossbowmen right now have 17 damage, so they will pierce it quite well. But it won't be super great. These crossbows, however, will take bonus damage from the Jean Striders. Large overkill on that one there. Good number of crossbows will go down. Of course, they were just sheerly way outnumbered. Trebuchet gained some hits there onto the Red Palace. Since it is a landmark, it takes wood to repair, not stone. We also got the ancient techniques, improving the collection rate of pink. And that should increase by 8% right now. Tang and Song. Horseman charging on by, taking quite a bit of damage. Another round stone wall is there, but the Red Palace could stop that. The Red Palace maybe would destroy this stone wall segment here while it's building. Straightforward, the Red Palace now set ablaze. It, in my opinion, may still be a good idea to garrison the Red Palace. I think that it will have higher DPS than the crossbows, even with their bonus damage. Great hits there by the Mangonels. Nest of Bees and Spring Gulls going down there. And does get some Divine Restoration there, gets good health regen. Red Palace takes some more hits and does go down to the sheer number of trebuchets. Outpost has been repaired on up. He has a good number of villagers now repairing the Red Palace. The Red Palace right there is very important. So he has to get that repaired up as soon as he can, but the trebuchets are trying to stop him. Elite Army Tactics and the Elite Spearman Research now on the way for the Chinese player. Little Mangonels push right forward, do some damage on the walls, which can give him some high ground capability by the player. Mangonels do have a range of 9, and Cannoneers have a range of, what, 5.5, or was it 6? Yeah, they still won't be able to range the Mangonels on top of the walls. The Arboteers, if they can get destroy some of these walls, get on top of the wall, they can get +2 range, or with passive, get additional range. All those walls do go down. Jean Arc's trying to push forward. All 4 charges are available. She can try charging forward to snipe the Spring Gull. Spring Gulls only have 190 health, so 2 Divine Arrows and she can pick off a Spring Gull herself. That is a Clock Tower variant as well. When it comes to the Jean d'Arc variants, the Archer one's weaker in Fetal Age, but it starts aging, leveling up. I think it's a better variant than the melee one in cast in level 3 and level 4. Trebuchets are taking some hits there, but back on all. Red Palace not fully repaired just yet. Battering connecting onto the tower now. Crossbows pushing forward. Got some elite Royal Knights pushing forward. And Cannoneers and crossbows pushing forward. Decent damage there. There goes the battering ram. Royal Knights are going down. Spearmen charging way forward. Crossbows and Cannoneers pushing forward. Spearmen take out the Royal Knights. And now do got the Marksman variant, the Hand Cannoneer variant. Our attack is 39 right now. I wonder, does she have chemistry researched? Trying to find university quickly. She does have bonus damage right now. It says like 28 plus 11, so I'm not sure where the plus 11 is coming from the one. Either way, the Red Palace has been repaired, but is taking damage. Yeah, I see the siege works there, so it has to be a university somewhere. Monastery. Starting to push her way forward. I don't see where the university is at, if there is even one on the field. There is a university on the field because I can see the incendiary arrow damage. So it's somewhere. I just don't see where. Oh, either way, chemistry must be researched. We do now have the cannon push way forward. Good damage there onto the forces. And now that the Divine Arrows replace the Divine Blast, which does do 150 damage. Great splash damage there by the Mangonels. I'm pretty sure this Divine Blast does do AoE damage. And it, against non-Clock Tower Spring Gulls, it can one-shot unupgraded Spring Gulls. Trebuchet's taking some severe damage. Keeps taking some severe hits. There's the Divine Cannonball, which is great against the siege weapons. Another Hand Cannoneers on field. Jean d'Arc's taking some fire. He does have 60% range resist at this level. And these Hand Cannoneers are getting ripped apart by those Mangonels. They did go for the +1 cannon variant. That's where that cannon came from. We've got a good number of battering rams deployed on the field. Some nice outpost there. A good number of battering rams pushing way forward. A good number of spearmen, cannoneers. Mangonels get a good hit there on the spearmen. Mangonels do decently well versus spearmen. Jean d'Arc takes some hits there. Does get some severe damage. Does take out the Spring Gull there. Does give out minimal amount of health. Her hand cannon shot does also do +2 damage versus buildings. And she does have 7 tower range. She also gets +10 versus infantry. So she's very, very good. It's hard to kill her with that 7 range, and not to mention she is already pretty tough to kill. Another round of horsemen there. Good number of hand cannoneers here. Spearmen trying to engage all these battering rams. More hand cannoneers, more battering ram or spearmen going on out. Batterers pushing forward, gets some good damage there on the monastery. A number of Arbaleteers here. Hand cannoneers pushing forward. Of course, can outrange Arbaleteers with their pyrotechnics research. Over here, got the horsemen trying to charge them in, taking out some of these villagers. And there goes Jean d'Arc, cannon taking some fire. He does have additional range armor. So the hand cannoneers would only do 1 damage each per shot against it, not a whole lot. Spear and Gold does have improved health. The Divine Blaster still two-shot them.
Avez-vous commandement pour moi?
Horsemen do go down there. Do got some triggers not being pulled out, has been pulled out by the Chinese player. Getting some good gold income. Great Gatehouse gets a good volume of those French hand cannoneers. Got a keep here. It does have an Arbalest up emplacement, which does not do the same damage as the Red Palace anymore. Red Palace is actually destroyed, getting repaired on up. Got the Imperial Palace there, which will one of the Yuan dynasty, enabling the Fire Lancer. And also give his units plus increased movement speed. Yep, they can move faster now, so now his Palace Guard move is absurdly fast, almost horseman speed. So Pink's army is mobile, and if it gets up to the next age, it does, was it damage or health? I think it was damage, right? No, it does health. I always forget which the Ming Dynasty or is damage for one of the Chinese factions and health for the other one. I always forget which one's which between it and Zuzi's legacy. Keep now being pulled out of the field. Got a cannon, place him here. We do got our Bulquin now being pulled on the field. Good number of Mangonels pulled on out. Good number of Elite Royal Knights. Darnark was picked off, has not been redeployed. There we go. It does cost 1,000 gold now. So yeah, 1,000 gold is quite significant, but she's definitely worth 1,000 gold. Consecrated has been utilized. She has 2 charges of Divine Blast available. Of course, she has a pretty sizable attack speed buff here. 20 seconds of 35% attack speed for nearby units. Who has another keep going on up. Horsemen moving around. Barons push way forward. Royal Knights charging way forward as well. Magnos flying a volley there. Royal Knights charging way forward. They do have pretty good quality. Looks like the increased attack speed may be utilized there, or maybe not. Divine Arrow or Divine Blast has been utilized. Good number of hand cannoneers backline. More spear and push way forward. Hand cannoneers do a good job of blocking the battering rams. More French hand cannoneers push way forward. And now you have some Fire Lancers. Fire Lancers do bonus damage to siege. They also have excellent torch damage. And of course an AoE charge effect. They don't have inherent range armor like Horsemen, or not as much. But he's not fighting against anything that armor would make a big difference. We now have a Vulcan now on the field. Its range is 3.75, so we'll be outranged by the Chinese hand cannoneers, and we have 10 range armor. It does have 10 melee armor. It's going to be good for some spearmen. Mangonels get a massive hit, however, right there. He's starting to get Porcelain back. More batteries charging way forward. He's doing a good job keeping his hand cannoneers alive, but those Mangonels are just causing too many issues. Monster has come down, drop relics there. Horsemen moving around, or Jean's Riders. Jean's Riders have, looks like, regular torch damage. And some tank cannoneers are just being fed in one at a time. Jean Riders have gone down. Batteries pushing forward to hitting stable. And now these increased attack speed and capability onto the Mangonels, giving them pretty good attack speed. And giving Jean d'Arc also Archer attack speed. Barons push way forward. Mangonels being overran by the various forces. French cannon push way forward. Got the Bardic in the Sun here. And more of the Chinese hand cannoneers being ripped apart by the Mangonels. And the Chinese player has back the game now. This is Angrid saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And before I get on the next replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me one moment. that, I'm back. Let's see, what map was that again? That's the one I just did. No, I did one that was longer than that. That's one I just did. We could do this one. Same players, so maybe not. A little bit short. Perfect, 23 seconds. 31 minutes. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom right side as the magenta Jeanne d'Arc, we have a 4 name. Spawn left side as the blue Ayyubids, we have Louis MT. And on this map, I forgot about this map. I don't think it's in the ranked multiplayer pool. I think it's only in the unranked stuff. We have a giant choke point here. But this map did get a little bit random generation. However, I cannot tell if that's traversable or not. I don't think this area is traversable. So, with this variation, just have a single choke point. Good amount of stone here. I could say Jeanne d'Arc's red pellets could be very good. Rushing that out as a possibility? House of Wisdom going on up? Oh, look at this as well. Look at Jeanne d'Arc's wood. It literally spawned a gigantic line. Very little openings here. Here and boar spawn right next to each other. Jeez, magenta got rolled pretty lucky in the map generation here. The Ayyubids can make usage of their cheaper traders on this variation map. You got a very small window to keep secure. And this is maybe one of the few times where Chamber of Commerce could have been useful, but does go to the School of Cavalry. The Jeanne d'Arc's all of her resources spawn in a very congested area. There's 3 relics on both sides of the map. This area is just filled with tiny tree deposits, nothing important. The Ayyubids do have deer and boar next to each other. Not boar, berries. Do have deer and berries next to each other as well as Pumbaa, but of course, him being Islamic cannot collect up a boar. Enough berries there. We do now have the tiny, pitiful amount of palisade walls. Magenta designed to entrench herself now. And blue does find a good number of sheep over there. Magenta. It looks like Magenta may have not found any sheep, or at least not many. Yeah, it looks like Magenta did not find many sheep. We'll go and patch that wall up and just leave a small opening here. What did he age up with? Was that military wing reinforcements? Yes, it is. In which these Desert Raiders Corps can deploy out some battering rams. But honestly, blue may want an eye for a faster castle, because it will be very effective to get out the fast mangonels. Is now going to collect the berries, or not berries, deer. The forest puppers. Wall taking some damage. It's so small I have trouble clicking on it. Jeanne d'Arc has leveled up to the Hunter variant, in which the Vine Arrows should be pretty decent versus these Desert Raiders in small numbers. It does have 1 charge available. She is, of course, a Hunter variant, which means she is effective for Boar, but the Boar is getting distracted by the Royal Knights and got some free health regen there. Royal Knights coming for a flank. Wall almost set ablaze. Wolf gets some bites there. And now we do have the wall ablaze, but maybe pinned to a corner. Blue Scout is in the region, so is Magenta Scout, so they see each other.
Quoi d'ordre?
Spérance Gloria.
Royal Knights do have 190 health, 3 armor, 19 damage, the 5 range damage. So basically, it'll do like about half damage to the Desert Raiders. Desert Raiders will do double damage. They have less health, 50% less health. I think Desert Raiders may actually would win that fight. There's Jeanne d'Arc there. She needs to start just spamming out Divine Arrow.
Quoi d'ordre?
More Royal Knights Blood and Field goes for the walls and get a gate there. Apparently there's enough room for a gate there. That wall will be nothing but gate.
Dolme bien, secund mandement.
الأعداء
Ordine
قريبون.
tenens.
Blue could eye for a bit of trade boom. Divine Arrow does connect, dealing 40 damage.
Cavale parade. أنا فالحة.
لدي مهمة.
And there's economic growth there.
صوت ici.
We're gonna try to change this into some Camel Lancers. Jeanne d'Arc is pretty far from aging up, has a good number of Royal Knights in the field. These Desert Raiders are probably all free.
ماذا لديك؟
Maybe one of them was built. Got a single stable here.
بناء مشيد جيدا.
Need some more food before we can get out some Camel Lancers. Got a mosque there. Can claim with the 3 relics on her side, on the Ayubid side of the map.
وين لابو؟
Round walls there, but just basic palisade walls.
Vitesse. In avant.
أطيع الأوامر.
Another shot there.
Perfecte.
وضعنا السروج ونتحرك. أمضي إلى هناك
Two Camel
راكبا
Lancers on
الآن.
the build queue and a dervish. Jeanne d'Arc on seeing all these camels. Maybe we go for a bunch of spearmen.
Audite milites.
Scout here. More walls going on up. Oh, it looks like Jeanne d'Arc actually got a secondary town center there. Was not paying attention to that.
يتحدث
The Ayubid player does, of course, have more villagers because the Ayubid player did go for economic growth. Team +8 villager spike.
يسرني أن أخ.
There, or it looks like just one outpost there. Welcome to upgrade. No, can't go for Spring Gold. Age 2. And right now, Jeanne d'Arc is very far from aging up.
أتقدم إلى الأمام. سأفتعل قتالا.
Building got consecrated. Does finish off one of the Camel Lancers there. Scout took some damage.
Comprenda. Si, vaga.
We got 2 Camel Lancers, 2 Desert Raiders here.
عند تأدية الواجب ليست عبئا.
Scout was low enough health to be picked off by a Divine Arrow. No longer.
راكب كما أمر.
More Spearmen there. There's the outpost.
سأفعل ذلك. أنا أرى العدو.
Maybe it's a good idea for Jeanne d'Arc to go for the Guild Hall. Desert Raiders are classified as range, so Maganellos in the next stage could be useful against Desert Raiders. But right now it's going to pull out a good number of Camel Lancers, so Spearmen will be very useful, as well as Arbaletiers. Of course, Jeanne d'Arc still needs to age up. Going for Chivalry.
عرفت العدو بالقرب من هنا.
Here still being claimed here. Another barracks there. Oh, and now we got the veteran Desert Raider. Something that Ayubid player could do is switch the Desert Raiders to range mode and start getting some auto attacks. Wall taking some hits there. Need more Spearmen, another Divine Arrow. Zekasai captured up north. 2 out of 3 relics have been claimed. The last relic right there. The fact we don't see anything traversing up here means which I believe it means it is not traversable. Guild Hall not going up by Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc may want to go for a faster Imperial. You got the Red Palace to really deny this region. And an eye for a heavy amount of spring golds to protect it. It's a stupid idea, but it is a idea. The Ibid player can of course deploy out units, siege units with his cavalry thing, so military wing reinforcements. And the Dervish here will provide some good health regen. Did he not seen this relic yet? Big engagement there. Royal Knights need to keep their distance. Traveler, of course, can get them some good health regen and does have a good number of spearmen now. The Ibid player does get a good number of archers. And looks like it has one villager on stone. Wall will go down. Veteran Spearman and the Veteran Royal Knight research on the way. Trying to get some more breathing room there. And another Dervish heading down south. We do have traders there. Oh, no gate. Needs to pull out a gate right there. Because these traders are going to take a horrendously bad path. Blue will spot the trader. And traders looks like going to try to go through this gate here, which is going to be a death sentence. There we go, realizing, oh, the trader needs a better path. Ball takes some hits there. There is no scout in this area, which means the spearman could close the distance, get some good damage. They're looking some good health regen there. Veteran spearman research on the way. Going for more range armor. As the course of free melee blacksmith needs to get these villagers inside the town center. Some of these villagers may go down. Town center does take some hits there. Got the veteran research up and going. Got some Royal Knights over here. Dervish has picked up the relic. Villager takes some hits there. Falling on back. There's more torches there, so I'm charged his way forward. Villager can take time to repair up the town center. Dervish does go down there. Royal Knights now engaging. These Royal Knights have intercepted. Could pin the forces there. Maybe, I don't know if that would have been a good or bad idea. Try and get some of these archers there for Royal Knights. Royal Knights now trying to back them off up here. Got these forces now moving back and around. Sounds like they're getting repaired by a single villager. That's fine. These Royal Knights, all except for one, escapes. Charge way forward. Some spear races on the camel lancers, but none of them actually got stunned. The archers now getting hit there. Look at Mamluk bravery here. Got a couple crossbows now mixed on in, or arbaletiers. Royal Knights charging way forward. Spearman got a spear brace there, but that also made them not engage. Jeanne d'Arc has now leveled up, now has 100 damage divine arrow. Her arrow's now supercharged, able to really put holes in these camel lancers. They only have 210 health. Albertier's taking some hits there. Straight forward. She has gone for Jean's champions, which will probably be a little bit better since the Jean's Riders will be debuffed by the camel lancers. Arbiter is taking some hits there. Magina's starting to fall back. Dervish is bringing back that relic now. Both six sides have been captured up by blue. More spear now being pulled up by Jeanne d'Arc. She needs to get more spear in the field. Arbiter is getting some hits there, receiving some hits. Divine Restoration has been active. Camel Lancer's taking some hits there from the Arbaletiers.
Donnez nuevos services.
Couple archers get picked off there. Magenda's trying to fall back. Got some traders here.
Fier de moi.
Going for a regular set of walls there would be helpful to direct the traders to a better path, as we got the gate here. And if Magenda's able to push forward and put some stone walls here, that'd be great. Blue could do the same. I hear Mangonel. Yeah, we've got a Mangonel. And now we also got survival techniques for the IE-bid player. Now starting to collect the deer. Are really going to try to really collect it. Spearman trying to engage. Mangonel does roll a mess there. So the Camel Lance is trying to go down. Not many Royal Knights remaining. We've got Jean's champions. They will do get some good damage on in. Mangonel quick goes down there. Jean d'Arc maybe halfway up to level up. About 33%. Yeah, 33% right now. Got a double layer of walls there, going for more gold. All of Jean d'Arc's gold is nice and safe within our walls. The trader's just a little bit extra income. That is pretty efficient, but expensive. Couple of tiers got picked off there for free. Or maybe not, didn't see any corpses there. Royal Knights are getting some health regen there. More Mangonels there. Jean d'Arc's pretty far from aging up. How's the guild hall? Set to stone. Stone could be very useful, whether it be keeps or stone walls in this area. The Captain Sacred Site is also going to be very useful. Some farms being pulled out here. Looks like Blue has 3 town centers at the moment. Jean d'Arc only has 2. And some traders. The civilian count is very similar. Blue has cut off 9 civilians, while Magenda's cut off 0. More Mangonels being pulled on out by the IE-bid player, or the unique one. These Camel Lancers are quite wounded. Going to use a note. The AoE healing is not available. And now do have the military academy being researched. The more Jean d'Arc collects up wood here, the more likely it will cause an opening. Maybe it's a good idea to not collect up any more wood there and eye for this tree deposit. Or go from a bit more over here, because right now, unless she wants to create an opening here, which would mean faster reinforcement this direction, it may not be a half bad time to actually get that way. Then she can put some walls here and get the traders taking a better path than right there, because that's a horrendously bad path. Outpost going up there. Looks like Blue's going to try to steal some of the stone. Divine Arrow will be very effective as these siege weapons. Mag did use a Divine Arrow there. Springholes have 125 health. She can leave it with 25 health with that Divine Arrow. And I'll hit there. Spearmen, cross Arbaletiers, and other things to push me forward. Magenta has a great concave here. Spearman does go down there. No spear braces. Got some Guilloms mixed in, but Guilloms against Arbaletiers, which the French tend to go for a lot of. It's not exactly a great idea. And does take out more of the blue siege weapons there. Magenta doesn't have any siege weapons. Jean d'Arc does have one more Divine Arrow. Jean d'Arc does go down. Oh, there's a Jean d'Arc Springald there. Blue's Mangonel does pull back. Blue has quite a sizable army here. Magenta needs to get these traders not here. And Magenta needs to take time to recruit some forces there. We do have a Jeanne d'Arc there. Maganel does have a punch out, so the Divine Arrow will not pick it off with one hit. The more traders here needs to not be there. Congratulations, they're no longer there. They went 6 feet downwards. That's some English, or not English, some French man-at-arms here to help engage the front line, but there's a good number of crossbows here. Horsemen may be the good item in this moment, as well as Arbaletiers. Arbaletiers do have the passive ability to get +5 range armor. Jeanne d'Arc is classified as light range cavalry. She does not receive bonus damage from the crossbows. Dervish down. She may be pretty close to leveling up right now. Yep, she's pretty close to leveling up. It'd probably be a good idea to probably go with a cannon variant. The extra man-at-arms wouldn't be half bad, but I think the cannon variant may be a little bit better right now. Hand cannon will be, of course, very effective. Got some horsemen down there. No defenses down here. Guildhall is still cooking up stone. Has a good amount of stone reserve. Soldiers do go down. She's very far from H-up. That honestly, at this point in time, that stone reserve's not doing a whole lot. It may be a good idea to task onto a different resource. Raiders take some hits. Oh, and now the Ayubid player has advanced next age. Does take out those traders there. Magenta does have some forces here. We got a blue keep here, going for boiling oil. Has a couple Mangonels here. Magenta's starting to go for a good number of Mangonels, and we'll have how much choke points area. Mangonels should be very good in this region. Doesn't have the cannon placement or the spring golem placement, so the Mangonels can outrange the keep. Horseman throws the torch there. Now going for a big line of stone walls there. Does delete this wall segment there for better pathing. And that stone wall will be very useful for keeping that trade secure. It may not be half bad idea to go for a keep or two over here in order to help keep that flank up. Does take out that outpost. Now the military force is quite similar. They got a culverin up in front of the field, going for more of the economic tax. Has a good amount of resources here, going for big line stone walls. Will we see stone towers? Probably not. Our knights do take some damage there. So got a very small traversable amount of land there. Those trying to build a stone gate now. Elon's pretty forward. Getting some Arbaletiers into the high ground there wouldn't be half bad. Getting the +2 range and range resist. And siege resist. Now the Arbaletiers can get up on the high ground, which can be very useful. And combined with passive, get additional range. And get up to 8 range on the Arbaletiers. Just have to make sure the spring dolls engage those Mangonels. Now Blue's trying to go for a keep here. Arbaletiers. Not sure where the Arbaletiers are going at the moment. Arbaletiers are not getting top of the walls at the moment. Magenta does have some walls in the back line. Jeanne d'Arc must be very close to aging or leveling up. There we go, she's now leveled up. She can get massive attack speed. Went for the cannon variant. And Jarnock has aged up. Where's the Red Palace? College of Artillery. Oh. I was not expecting College of Artillery. College of Artillery gave you access to the Royal Robalquin, the Royal Culverin, and the Royal Cannon. The Royal Cannon does get a bombard ability. I'm not sure what the Royal Robalquin offers. Hopefully it gets a bit more armor. Royal Culverin. Not sure what the Royal variants really do. I rarely ever see the Royal Artillery College. Wait, can Consecrate be used on the College of Artillery? If it can, Jarnock needs to get that building consecrated, because that can make those weapons cheaper. Sure I can. After this replay, of course. Crossbows. Magetta's Gate does go down. Magetta has a massive amount of artillery here. Does have a Royal Cannon on the field as well. Or just a cannon, not the Royal Cannon variant. Horsemen being pushed up there. We've got a good number of Barber crossbows there. Crossing the T, which also restrained some movement. And those forces are going down there. Magetta Springballs trying to push forward, but the Culverin not firing away. Those forces sort of string in one at a time, which is not great. You can throw some of the crossbows and hand cannons on top of the high ground, which some of the crossbows are up there. Horseman does go down there. Got Bombard, Mangonel, and Clover not pushing around. And a little bit too choke point, however. Elite Horseman there. More Bombards there. So maybe our Royal Culverin wouldn't be half bad. College of Artillery has not been consecrated just yet. She does have a consecrated ability. As the Guildhall withdrew its income, Bouncer does take some damage there. Divine Blast there does do 150 damage to come one-shot some of those weaker siege weapons. The Culverin does have 220 health, so cannot be one-shotted by Divine Blast. Another keep there. Magetta does have a good amount of siege, but only has really siege in the field. Let's see, 13 military units in the field. That's definitely not correct. Yeah, that's definitely not correct. Predators now may get hit here. Horsemen now heading down south. Magetta's having trouble boosting some units. Very low on resources. Blue has a good amount of forces. Jarnock does get picked off there. Mangonel finds a good volley there, getting some hand cannoneers and Guillods. Guillods now overrunning the screen dolls there. Cannon can push his way forward, can use the artillery shot ability. Cannon does go down, we got a keep here. And Blue does back out of the game, or Magenta does back out of the game. This is Angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Let's see now. You want to see the BC versus WOM and or BC versus Kiljardy. Let's see now. Let's see. One, of course, the modded map, and also not that one. Do you know which day this was done? Are you referring to this one here? "36-minute one, that's a good one. Gonna have to let the mod download. Yep. Which one of these do you want to have on an eye? This one, of course, is the longest one. It may be a bit problematic because it is a modded map. Yep, give it a moment. Wait for the download button to appear. There we go. Now wait for the mod to download. Holy Island. I wonder if that's a hybrid map. Now thinking about the name. I think I've did that one earlier today. I will take a look at that. Louis MP. Yep, I think I did that right before you. One of them. Mullins versus Jeanne d'Arc. Don't think I did that one. Yeah, I did Malians versus. No, I did. I don't remember which of Malians match I did. Also, I'm getting all the games mixed up in my head. Yep, give it a couple moments. This is the problem with downloading the mods. It doesn't really like. My computer doesn't like downloading the modded maps. Because if I were to hit the view replay button right now, my game will crash. If I go to view another replay, my game will crash until the mod is downloaded. Yeah, that's... I do not know. I wonder, can I bring up Steam? Go to hub. Maybe I can download the mods. Where's workshop? Workshop. I may not go through the workshop. Steam workshop for these maps, I guess. Then again, Steam keeps on changing everything. Yep, there's no workshop on Steam for Age of Empires 4 to download the apps that way. I know Puppy Paw, his other account, maybe his primary account, is David Kim. I think that one had hidden replays. I could try the Puppy Paw account. And I could try the Recon one. Sitting back helps with the download of the mods. That one. Notifications. Do I want to risk hitting this button? It will likely crash the game. Did it download the mod? Nope, it crashed. This is one reason why I really don't like the modded maps. It is really hard for me to download the damn things. Let's try a different one. Sorry. Let's see, let's see, let's try the one Puppy Paw, because I think that, let's do the one Puppy Paw versus Recon one. Don't worry about it. It's one of those things where I should just go see what popular modded maps are and try to download them off stream. I just always forget to try to do that. Unless you know a better way to download those modded maps, but I don't think I have a better way. Let's see. Puppy Paw. No online match history. You said one Puppy Paw versus Recon. Ayabids versus Jeanne d'Arc. This one here, it's only 16 minutes. See, there's a bunch of custom games. Try Arabia? Yep. Let's see. Yep, so it's perhaps this one right here, I'm assuming. It must be an action-packed 16 minutes, eh? Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another HBars 4 replay. Spawn on bottom right side as the orange Ayabids, we have one Puppy Paw. Spawn top left side as the blue Jeanne d'Arc, we have Recon, with a lowercase c. When it comes to map generation, blue does have deer paws safely this direction, a little less safely this direction, and berries behind. Gold is a little bit on like a front line. Spread out, nothing too particularly safe. Stone and berries are relatively close by, so it's probably a good expansion direction. But everything that blue has seemed pretty spread out. His wood deposits spawn pretty far in the middle of the map. Orange here has one gold deposit here, gold here and here, here next to some stone. Wait, what? Spearman Rush for Jeanne d'Arc? Okay, this is something I was not expecting. Jeanne d'Arc the Peasant. Let's see, Jeanne d'Arc the Peasant's damage. She must be tasked to build something. Because right now I don't see a attack for her. Let's see, I don't see anything on the field. Wait, can Jeanne d'Arc not attack? Can Jeanne d'Arc the Peasant not attack at level 1? Interesting. I guess maybe because she has a bonus health? I know villagers don't have the attack weapon when they're building something. But it looks like Jeanne d'Arc the Villager does not have an attack. Never knew that. Spearman, the non-heroic unit, is stabbing some villagers there. Jeanne d'Arc's now going to be building a proxy outpost. What is this? Mongols? The villager's now trying to shank Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc does have 150 health, so she has 3 times health as a villager. And Orange does bring back a good number of sheep. She's taking some damage. Will she build this in time? It's gonna get real close. She still has a seek shelter button. There's a good number of spearmen all suddenly just showed up. And Spearman now starting to engage these villagers. And we'll start pushing down the mining camp, but he did collect enough gold to age up. We got military wing reinforcements. Too late now to switch to something else. The Spearman will make it so these Desert Raiders will have trouble, but they can always just switch to bow and get some range attacks. And now the mining camp taking some damage. We do now have this outpost here. The whole village or sheep there, so blue will not be a complete out of sheep. How's Jeanne d'Arc's level up going? Jeanne d'Arc is over halfway there. This actually makes her running a little bit behind, doesn't it? Like the one spearman over here did in fact die. Orange has lost so far no villages at the moment. And there's military wing reinforcement. Gold has been destroyed. Desert Raider now pulled on the field. School of Cavalry now on the way. This will probably get Jeanne d'Arc her level up. Scout moving around. Is any sheep along this direction? Not a whole lot, or not at all. It looks like Orange claimed most of the sheep on the map, looks like. Orange does have a deer deposit here, and 3 wolves protecting him. Oh, and Orange finds more sheep there, so Orange has 13 sheep, looks like. 1 sheep does go down, you monster. Desert Raider pushing way forward, and there's 3 spearmen on the field engaged the Desert Raider. But they're all in this outpost, denying this gold deposit, but he can always go for this gold deposit or this gold deposit. We got stone next to this one. Maybe a good spot for our town center. Desert Raider may want to pull out the bow. The bow range is 4.5 tiles, so you can get some decent range. Fresh spearman there. Spearman does take some hits. The attack speed of the bow is actually faster than a regular archer. And does with a +5 armor there, which will mitigate quite a bit of cavalry, anti-cavalry damage. Does go down there. Another house going on up. Jeanne d'Arc's probably pretty close to leveling up. Raider's getting some damage there. Jeanne d'Arc can almost get the level up. And there we go. Which variant? Swordsman variant. And we got an early battery ram being put on the field. Do you remember as well, since he went for military reinforcements, the Scout and the Desert Raider can build those siege weapons. Jeanne d'Arc does move, taking some hits there. She does have 2 range armor at the moment. And she may be trying to hunt down Boar there. And we got the battery ram pushed way forward to clear out the outpost. With 6 military units on the inside, which is a mix of spearmen and archers, I believe. So just archers, which can engage those spearmen quite well. Horsemen also push way forward. There's the archers. There's a spearman, and spearman just trying to run away. Jeanne d'Arc taking out the Boar there. We got multiple Desert Raiders here, Horsemen, Scout. Mixed mounted force. 2 spearmen will skip on out of there. They are not hardened spearmen, just regular spearmen. Boar down, in which the Ibid player can't collect it up since they are Islamic. Pork is forbidden. Survival techniques have been researched. Was that by Jeanne d'Arc, I believe? No other economic research by any of these players. Well, I do have Golden Age Tier 1 by the Ibid player. Jeanne d'Arc does have the same move speed as Musafati Warrior, so she is pretty speedy. We got 3 Royal Knights here. Does get a Holy Wrath there, getting some nice AoE damage. Holy Wrath does do 20 damage. Royal Knight's charge attack will do 26 damage. And looks like these forces are falling back. We got 2 Desert Raiders, 2 Horsemen, 6 Archers. Nothing else being pulled in the field. More Royal Knights being pulled on out. So Jeanne d'Arc will be down to minimal resources. Picking up some gold at the moment. And looks like the IB player is probably going to be eyeing for a Castle Age, going for the Camel Lancers. Let's keep the House of Wisdom selected. by the looks of it, not going for economic growth or advancement. It is going for growth for 8 villagers and extra capacity in the berry bushes. Over here, horsemen engaged by a royal knight. You're not being collected on up here. 8 villagers. Consecrate has all been utilized. Third charge of Holy Wrath almost available. Orange now cleaned up some deer as well. Has not gotten survival techniques just yet.
Escolte bene. Courez-vous, presse porte d'espartir.
Royal Knight, or not Royal Knight. Man at Arms pushing over here. Why am I saying Man at Arms? Oh, I'm getting everything mixed up right now. Royal Knight chasing down the horseman down to 14 health, so even a sword attack will take him out.
Courez-vous, presse porte d'espartir.
Zumba will be sliced apart.
Courez-vous, Ralarcéon est prête.
Audite, milites.
We may see advancement to get to Imperial Age. Royal Knight's pushing down south. We're probably going to see some Camel Lancers when she ages up. Probably, we may not see the Veteran Archer research, or the Veteran Desert Raider research, or the Veteran Horseman research, since there's not a whole large amount of these forces on the field. So we can skip that Veteran research until he actually does need it. That villager will get impaled. No textiles there, so these villagers can't be two-shotted by the Royal Knights. The charge swipe combo. Is it really a combo? It's just simply one unit doing it? Probably not. But either way. Regular Spearman, not even Hardened Spearman there. There's Castle Witch now, going for more Royal Knights, more Archers now for Jeanne d'Arc. She is not eyeing to age up anytime soon. And with growth with plus 8 villagers, that will be very useful for the Ayubid player to really pull ahead. And since we've got barely any economic research, the Golden Age Tier 1 is going to provide some massive collection bonuses. Royal Knights charge way forward, but they're way outnumbered. 3 more of the Camel Lancers now on the build queue. Royal Knight has taken some damage there. And pulls back the wounded Royal Knight, letting the other ones engage. Takes out the Horseman, falling back there. They can switch to Archer mode. Takes out that one Royal Knight. And these forces need to continue running up north. This one may get killed off due to... Ooh, yeah, that's just not good planning there. Bad Q move. But we do have not a bad move right there. Multiple Archers pushing forward to some Royal Knights. Multiple villagers going down. 5, 6 villagers are now down. Royal Knight does not get impaled there, but down to 1 health. Divine Restoration could be very important right now. It does go down. Our Divine Restoration is available. The Archers do get hit there. Got a good number of Archers here. No Veteran Archer research, going for a good amount of crossbows. Jeanne d'Arc has gone down. Both Archers are simply not upgraded. And now Wheelbarrow not being researched by Blue. Archers falling on back now. Very low resources in reserve for Jeanne d'Arc. Going for more Spearmen. No Hardened Spearman research. Those Camel Lancers quickly going down. Got these Camel Lancers now charging on in. They do have 4 range armor, which means they'll take 1 damage per arrow from the Archers, so no need to get any more range armor at the moment. Jeanne d'Arc's armor is not doing all too well. Archer is taking some hits there. No, we do have the Hardened Spearman research, would be very useful against the camels. Battering push me forward, nothing garrison, wounded. Those can quickly torch that down. Relic being picked up by Orange. This one right there. Still just migrating over here to the mill to clean up the boar. May want to replace the mill closer to the boar. Also be very exposed. You have to rely on concealment. Camel Lancers, where are you going? Are they trying to protect the relic? I think they're just trying to protect the relic. But you can see, maybe saw those villagers migrated over there, so outpost, double outpost, too late for that. These villagers are probably all gonna die. Don's been redeployed. Villagers taking some hits. No textiles. 5 villagers do escape on out of there. They lose only 3. Royal Knights push way forward. Spearman not trying to engage. Battering does clean up, I think, one of these structures. Will not take a swipe at those villagers. We got +1 range damage for both sides, so these archers are not doing 2 damage to the Camel Lancers. Double damage. Did he just destroy the outpost there? I think he just destroyed the outpost. Batter Ram does go down there, or it's going for a secret site there. Got a round of crossbows here to help engage the Royal Knights. These forces are not trying to engage these crossbows and archers. Maybe better go for regular horsemen rather than Royal Knights at the moment to help engage these archers and crossbows. Archers engaging, getting some damage there, trying to focus on the crossbowmen. Jeanne d'Arc trying to push her way forward. And now got a dervish here. Maybe opportunity to go for a conversion ritual. Nope, took too much damage there. Dervish almost down, but is alive. And will stay alive. Archer's not being picked off there. Not looking good for blue. Archer's being slowly whittled down. Blue's very far from aging up and still has to deal with the high qualityness of the Camel Lancers. Elon's walls and blue does back of the game there. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Let's see, was another replay that you recommended? Blue MT versus I Am Magic. I know I did some of them earlier. Let's see now. That's a decent length one. We could look at it later. This one. Let's see now. You said it was like Malian versus Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc versus Chinese. Malians versus Japanese, but of course that's a different player. Yep, I don't see the Malians versus Jeanne d'Arc one. But I did see a decent length replay. Not that one, that's 20 seconds. Wait, no, I did that one. Oh, either way, I have not touched this one. Delhi Sultan versus Ibids. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another HBars 4 replay. Spawn top right side as a pink Ayubids, we have I Am Magic. Spawn bottom left side as blue Deli Solment with L, Louis, MT. When it comes to map generation, looks like blue got robbed from trees. Look at the map, you can see this one, trees seem a bit skinny. That seems like a reasonable tree deposit, so I think blue got robbed from some trees. When it comes to also other map generation, blue does have 2 gold deposits next to some deer here. And Deli Sultanate, so get free research. As well as improved berry bushes, so we got berries here, and berries here. Can't claim a boar, because boar, Deli Sultanate is classified as Islamic. But it does have access to some deer up here as well. For pink, we've got deer deposit both on the same side, and gold and stone back here. And he's also Islamic, so no Pumbaa. So quite a bit of resources up north for pink. Little resources down south. Got some gold and stone here. More stone. And his other berry deposit spawned over here, as well as very far forward here. We do now have the economic wing growth being researched, and Tower of Victory here. I just remembered something as well. I want to make sure I don't have blue selected, because in Deli Sultanate you get that pop-up saying Garrison Scholars notification way too often for a passive observer. Blue does have 3 sheep over there. Pink has 2. Got a good amount of sheep here, so he's gonna be up what, to 15? Blue
Come on.
will be closer to 12. So both sides have a good amount of sheep. Both sides are gonna be collecting up berries since they both have plus 30% faster collection rate of berry bushes, which will make their berry bushes what, faster than collecting up deer or something on par to deer. Stable now going on up. Maybe eyeing for some horsemen, maybe some desert raiders. We do see a blacksmith here. It's not coming for Deli Sultanate to go for Ghazi raiders. Lays out a middle of the berry bushes, so that'd be a good drop-off rate. Also gets an extra research queue going. Gotta get that professional scouts research. No stable in the field. Going for barracks, so going for some better spearmen never hurt. Gone for another mill here, just make sure he gets better drop-off rates. Horseman here, we got this scout, he can still drop off some sheep. And Golden Age Tier 1, giving plus 50% collection or 10% collection rate for all resources. Very handy indeed. Spearman, regular spearman, not hardened spearman, now put on a field. You get quite a bit extra bonus damage when you upgrade it from spearman to hardened spearman. Of course, it does take a little bit of time, though the initial research, like the regular spearman, the hardened spearman research, does not take too long. At least they're kind to Deli Sultanate for that. You now have some Ghazi Raiders not being plotted in the field. Ghazi Raiders, of course, heavier horsemen, hit harder, slower, and have more health. And he will have professional scouts research eventually, so he could go for professional scouts and maybe steal some of his opponent's deer. Unlikely, because even if the Deli Sultanate get it for free, you rarely ever see professional scouts being used. The only civilization you really see professional scouts ever being used is by Malians. Handful of spearmen and a single archer there. For a mix of basic forces. The Ibu player is not put on any desert raider, so the Ghazi raiders will be reasonable. Scholar here. Gauzy Raiders do hit some of these villagers. They do have 12 base damage, so they will kill villagers in 5 hits. If you get +1 blacksmith melee research, it will kill villagers in 4 hits. Before textiles, of course.
جاهزة للعمل.
So there is a precedent to actually get the earlier blacksmith research for horsemen. Help raid the villagers. As going back to the forward berry deposit first.
انسوي جلو ربي.
نواجه مشكلة هنا.
Archer does take a hit there. Got 8 spearmen there, 5 archers, 3 Gauzy raiders. He's in force there. His one does have 6 spearmen, 6 archers, which will keep the Gauzy raiders at bay, and probably keep his opponent's spearmen at bay. Though right now their compositions are very similar. A single scholar will help him take a skirmish a little bit better, allowing him to get some permanent damage on his opponent's units, and he will not be able to heal his own units up. So maybe he should try skirmishing around the arch a little bit.
الآن إلى تأدية الواجب. انتبهوا.
Has 7 horsemen moving around with a scout. These villagers are exposed. 20 there, so not all of them can fit inside the town center. He does have a decent amount of spearmen here to quickly respond. Oh, got some exposed villagers here. All gets inside the outpost. Outpost won't last all too long, but the spear will last long enough. One of the horsemen do take a bit of damage. One horseman does go down. And we'll go ahead and repair out that outpost quickly enough. Up here, Gauzy raiders moving around, engaging some of the deers. And now Professional Scout is almost researched, so the scout can steal some deer. In fact, his opponent's going for berries first, since his berries will collect up just as quickly as the deer. And so stealing his opponent's deer can actually be useful. How useful? It will, when you take time to invest some food into the scouts, it will take a bit of time to bring them on back, but could be quite handy. Horseman moving around with a scout in tow. Horseman gains some damage on the Gauzy raiders, nothing too significant. He could probably turn around, take out the horseman and the spearman. Blue's taking time to capture the sacred site. He does, of course, get improved gold collection from the sacred sites. And there's a horseman. Does get some hits there on those villagers. He does get the town center garrison. Does get those villagers in there. There's these villagers are dancing around. A couple spearmen in tow. Takes out the scout. Forces down a house there. Outpost also firing away. No arrow slit. He just seems that deer to die. It does not kill a deer. Gauzy raiders falling back with a bit of damage there. Scholar, passing to the scholar wouldn't be half bad to get them healed up. And those villagers go down. Gauzy raiders moving down here to respawn. Outpost doing just fine. No arrow slit research at the moment. Scholar eyeing for the sacred site. The sacred site not being decaptured. Gauzy raiders made some hits there onto the horseman. Over here we do have a good number of archers, horsemen, and spearmen. not too many horsemen, so going for mass archers to counter is a possibility.
ما أوامرك يا سيدي.
Guys are just be able to take the horseman. This one may go down in your turn.
الخيال مستعد.
Right now, the pink has larger military force in the field. 29 archers versus 41. Spearmen numbers are similar, and horsemen, the Gazi Raider numbers are quite similar as well. So blue is just lagging behind an archer deployment. It does have Tower of Victory, so his infantry is higher quality. Horsemen engaging these archers now, taking on a number of them. Gazi Raiders are falling on back. Archer skirmishing around, gets out a good hit there on the horseman. Falling back now. Some of the horsemen are connecting. Some of the pink spearmen are starting to connect as well. But overall, good engagement there by blue with minimal losses. Does not have a scholar there for healing up those forces at the moment. Horsemen unsuccessful hitting the villagers again. Gazi is moving around, trying to raid some villagers. +1 melee damage almost on the way. We got range armor and damage for pink. Same thing for blue, so that basically neutralized out. Here comes the Gazi Raiders. Get a good hit there on one of the villagers. No textiles, so the +1 damage, if it gets finished, will be useful. Gazi Raiders take out these horsemen. Does take out one of them there. Wolf gains some bites.
على ظهر الخيل. أنصتوا يا رجال.
Wolf does go down. And these archers do take some hits there. Horsemen charging their way around. Over here, Gazi Raiders find another opportunity to hit some villagers. Very good for blue. No age up by the Ayubid player just yet. He's at Golden Age Tier 2, faster research speed. Blue's trying to engage. Horsemen charging way forward. Gazi Raiders now charging the way forward. Archers engaging archers. Blue has 48 archers. Pink has 55. He does have increased attack speed on his archers, making it a bit more effective. So his damage output is 25% higher, so let's assume he has closer to 60 archers versus 57, but of course has less health, so it's hard to really calculate offhand. Overall, it seemed like a pretty good engagement there by blue. He may lose his Gazi Raider, down to 3 health. No scholars here to capture Sacred Site, nor to top off the health of these units. Gazi Raider does not go down there. May go down here. Getting tied up in terrain. No combat sprint there. Nope. Heard something engage. Not sure what it was. It's just a scholar getting overrun by horsemen. Gazi Raider's pushing way forward over here. Takes out that wounded horseman. And this wounded Gazi Raider does not go down. Sacred Site being decaptured by a bunch of men with pointy sticks. And now they're on patrol move. And that that horseman will not last all too long. Got a third outpost going on up. He wants a bit more of autonomous defense. He has a +1 range damage, which does help out those outposts, but of course countered by the +1 range armor. Pink only has 24 spearmen. Blue only has 15. 70 versus 64. I think the Tower of Victory will give blue actually ahead on the archer advantage. On the archer counts. He's also building more, so blue's archers are going to be working much better here. Gazi Raiders engaging some of these villagers, getting some good hits there. Ayubid player's pretty close to aging up. He's aging up now with the advancement. Our cheaper and faster research, so some Guilloms could be very useful soon. Some of those archers did receive some free damage there. Desert Raider does go down. Gazi Raiders pushing forward. Blue's going to try to close the game now. He's standing and fighting for Spearman and Gazi Raiders. His Gazi Raiders are basically dead. His Spearmen are basically dead. His Archers are basically not dead. And has a superior number, well, superior quality as well. They're taking some free damage there. Blue does have Sacred Sight there, getting also some good amount of extra free gold generation. All of his gold generation now is from those Sacred Sights. Some archers going down on the flank. Guys, Raiders do torch down the mill. Now the last blacksmith research now being researched. The IB player may just want to stall up for the age up. Getting pretty close to for the age up. He definitely gets the veteran archer research. Veteran spearman wouldn't hurt. Veteran horseman would be useful if he produces more horsemen. But right now he definitely does. Veteran archer and +1 range armor and damage would be very, very useful. And Guillaume's as well. He has plenty of gold for this, at least for Guillaume, so he needs more food. And Vilga's getting hit once again. Does get the age up. He does not have a time attack until he gets the research. He would not have any advantage from the age up. Horseman does go down. Blue's trying to push way forward. You can perhaps get inside the town center and let the town center fight instead. He has 53 archers there. Archer, the town center will offer less damage, but of course offer much more safety. Blue looks like he's overkilling a large amount of stuff there, so that's not good. He needs a general attack order so he can get his guys splitting up fire, like does get some villager kills there. Does get the veteran archer research. We got now the siege engineers by the Delhi Sultanate player. Does get us +2 damage now. Now his archers are much higher quality than his opponent, but he's in much lower numbers. No Guillaume's queued up either. He's out of food. In fact, he only has a small amount of villagers queued on up. He needs to keep his distance. He can't really pursue in at the moment. In fact, throwing those archers inside the town center may not be half bad. Compound defender now being deployed on the field. IB player needs food. Migrating a good number of villagers there onto the deer deposit with an outpost. And he's probably going to be losing some villager production relatively soon, since he does not have a food to get any queues going. Ink may want to try to sneak out a spearman along the flanks. Trying to capture this with the 28 archers. He has 32 archers versus 41. I think Pink's army is higher quality since he has +1 armor and much more damage. 9 damage versus 6. Compound defender's not a researcher. It will take a bit of time before he can match his opponent's attack. So Pink has an opportunity to get a advantage, some sort of timing attack, but he simply does not have the economy to back it. He needs to. There's a food there. Wolo has been activated. He will lose the spearman. Scholar needs to start running away with a relic. We do have villagers there trying to claim up some gold. He has some spearmen there. Couple archers there to clean up these spearmen. And now I got some lancers deployed on now. Does take a nice volley there. Until they get additional melee range armor, they will take a little bit extra more damage. Village fortress now being researched, so the Sultan player may want to eye for some stone collection. Going for Wolo back home. Spear brace there, one of the lancers, very nice. The lancers drawing quite a bit of fire there. They do go down quickly. Good focus fire there. Pink does have more archers in his opponent right now. And now we see a dervish on the field, going for a handful of crossbows just to put some holes in the lancers.
انتبهوا جيد رماة السهام ستأتي الأوامر قريبا انهضوا وتحركوا أيها الرماة
And Pink's starting to make his way up north, trying to find these villagers. They're trying to go for the stone deposit, get some keeps going. Also going the deer over here. And Blue's actually running out of food pretty quickly. He doesn't have a farm economy going. They're relying food on the map. Whoa, does not work. Does he got one village there? He can fall back these forces, get a battering ram out, and crack open the outpost. Wolf getting some bites there. So clean up the deer. The last of this deer is being cleaned up now, and Lancer's going to say hi and say goodbye to some of them. Those villagers will be picked on off. Lancers did get a good number of villagers there. Crossbows being picked off one at a time. Couple archers here. Another distractionary Wolo. Another villager does go down there. Crossbows trying to engage. Crossbow gets focused down first. Oh, got a keep there. Blue's going to lose a good number of villagers. He will not get this keep built, I believe. Keep does get canceled there. Lose a good number of villagers. Dervish Wolo there, unsuccessful. Lancer is going to take out those archers as well. More villagers going down there. Both sides losing a good number of villagers. Couple archers there are going to be picked on off. Trying to go for a couple of spearmen. Blue's not going to try to steal his opponent deer deposit. That's going to be a bit risky. Oh, we'll see cancel the mill. He's no longer going to steal his opponent's deer deposit, because that was going to be too risky. People will go up here to help keep the secret site secure. Crossbow trying to decapture that secret site. Nope, just trying to run away from the Lancers. He was not successful, but these Lancers are going to go down. One of them goes down. Another one got severely wounded. Archers there gain some hits on some of these villagers, and there's no more villagers in this area. Springald there. Both sides just losing villagers left and right, and not really in the center. Spearman there does get a couple good stabs before going down. One Lancer does go down there, and this Lancer will be picked on off. Now post how many villagers or spearmen here for torches? Just the one. A good number of archers here, getting healed up by a scholar a little bit. That Lancer will quickly get focused down. Good number of archers here, 43 versus 38. As at the veteran archer research, the +1 damage still on the way. Mangonel deployed on the field. Now I would definitely say I win in archer fights. Pink making his way back up north. Villagers trying to find more deer, and now we got these Lancers saying also finding the villagers, finding more deer. Archers engaging the archers. Pink just slowly getting picked apart. These Lancers do have 25 damage. The villagers do. I click on one to see if they have textiles, but they're getting ripped apart. They don't have textiles, and they don't have melee armor, so they were getting two-shotted by those Lancers. And Pink does back up the game now. This is Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Probably have time for one more replay tonight. Let's go and go into another player. A little bit short. Too short. I don't know why, but the main menu looky and laggy. It's pretty much just a me thing, and I have no idea why. And you know what's weird? Oh, 25 minutes, that's not half bad. Yeah, let's do this one. The funny thing is, the reason why my menu is so bad, it's usually the disc that gets eaten up, usually, if I go to performance. You see here, disc 1, this is my NVMe drive, I believe. It's actually getting fully taxed, so it's something involving my disk writing speed. I don't know why. Maybe if I were to update the graphics driver, it may fix that. I also was hesitant to fix the graphics driver. Before I get started with this replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me one moment. Sorry about that, I'm back. Let's do this You know what, maybe I should try updating my graphics driver. I was hesitant because it tends to break everything and I have to really sit down and fix the OBS issues from that. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the north side as the magenta mullions, we have the duck. Spawn on the south side as the blue roost, we have El Sensei. And since we do have a roost player on the field, let's switch out of caster mode, select the roost player, and check out the trade bounties. Blue's heading up north, we'll miss this deer deposit, so far it's found nothing. Magenta will find the deer as well. Blue's trying to clean up some deer. Looks like I got 2. And does get a 3rd one there. This deer deposit has not been found, nor this one. Magenta has not found this deer deposit. Magenta is just skimming the deer. Blue's heading down south with this scout, and they will both run straight into the deer deposit. Blue's striking out, gets 1 there. Ugh, Blue's not doing all too great. Does find this deposit, will completely claim it. With the 150 trade bounty there. Oh, looks like they shared that one, but I think Magenta's doing great on deer kills. Blue was on every single deer deposit when it was alive for at least a short amount of time, and only got 170 trade bounty. Each deer deposit has 7 deer, which means 140 is guaranteed. Let's assume 140 is guaranteed. So he did come slightly out ahead, but overall just felt like Magenta did much better in that. And does need to claim now 3 wolves in order to get your 2 trade bounty or kill off 1 boar. You now got the Kremlin now going on up. We just have to keep an ear out for the wolf sound attacks. Lots of quarry going on up, and of course do have a mining pit here, providing, some free gold. The leftover scouts can be useful to torch down some of the stuff. Housing, you only have 500 health. Well, the mining pit does have 1,500, so we'll take a bit of time to set ablaze in the mining pit. Magenta does find a wolf there. 3 health remaining. Magenta does get sword attacks there, and not bows into the local doggo. Magenta also got a good number of sheep there, which means maybe running. Nope, he has plenty of sheep. Never mind. I think Blue's also sort of failed finding a large amount of sheep. Yeah, Blue did not do all too well in the sheep collection. Does get a hunting cabin here. Does have 21 gold per minute. Wolf has 12 health remaining, 6 health, and does, thanks to the 2 scouts there, it was able to kill off the wolf no problem. Montecore is still being built. Do we see an early drone or early night? Going for stone, so it's like the Roost player design for a secondary town center. Which are probably going to be planted on this deer deposit here, which will help us keep secured these 3 small gold deposits. Wood deposits spawn really far south, while magenta doors spawn in a triangle to the left. And magenta will deliver the sheep to their new home, and hopefully not to the slaughter. Eric's now going on up, eyeing for perhaps some Donzo. He does have just scouts, no warrior scouts.
Золотая готова есть.
Some damage on the mining pit.
Каковина качества. Повинуйся. Порох близ стоит. Поревницы готовы суд.
Single Donzo will keep that mining pit safe from those scouts. Bruce player finished wheelbarrow. Magenta's wheelbarrow still on the way. And Magenta's going for a large amount of wood here. Buying for another mining pit and stuff. He will need to collect some of these trees and we'll get more housing around it. Magenta scout's taking some damage there. 1 Don's on the field, and a scout got pinned. Scout down, not big surprise, but the Donzo will keep the area secure, no problem. The scouts could scout this mining pit and set it ablaze. They may need to get another Donzo for this region. They are hard on Donzo right now. Blue only has scouts in the field. Going for more housing, there's a town center. So both sides eyeing for a bit of eco play, so let's just fast forward a little bit. More Donzo on the build queue for the Mullions.
Ладно есть.
And this scout is being pursued by the scout. Magenta may lose a scout down to 9 health. The scout will do 11 damage per shot. Or now being obtained, trying to bring it closer to the town center. Don't think it can be leashed all the way to the town center. These villagers are quite wounded. And there it goes. Now we definitely know he has tier 2 trade bounty. I'm curious what his trade bounties are at. 320. So yeah, he's going to be nowhere near the tier 3 trade bounty, so you will need to go for high trade house if he wants tier 3 trade bounty. Blue does find this wolf there, which will give him 25 gold. Donzo here. I'm not sure why the Donzo's way over there. But the wooden fortress will keep that area nice and secure. And also now has a wooden fortress here to collect this wood quite nicely.
Готовы есть мы. Сделаю.
Scout took some good damage there.
Позаратай готовы суть.
Line player is going for a good number of Donzo and going for some javelin throwers. Reese player is going for nothing at the moment. And rotate around. Mining pit has been repaired.
Наказом следую.
Слушайте.
Hunting cabin here will also provide some amount of gold generation. 11 seems a little bit too low. This is 23 trees with 24 gold per minute. This may not have been fully calculated just yet. So I can provide around 20 gold per minute. Up I hear something being pulled out over here. Scout does take some hits there. We've got now multiple archeries being put on the field. Need to get out a bit of reserves. He does have access to soon to be 4 charges of militia, so 8 militia potentially.
Сделаем сейчас.
Слушайте.
Without siege engineers, he won't be able to break through this town center, at least not easily.
Сие мне нравится.
Exiles now researched by the Rus.
Позаратай готова есть.
2 stables here, high trade house there. That may be a little bit too far forward. Yeah, it's hard to say what would be a good spot for it. That's probably the best spot he can go for it. But there's that army nearby. Those getting hit. Does cancel it there. Problem is, that's he's gonna put it in a safer spot. That's not gonna be super great, but it's safe.
Готова идти.
Those who are wondering how the hunting cabin's gold generation works, it does count all trees are nearby, whether it be chopped down or still standing, but it does not count stumps. You know, when the placement UI will count the stumps, it will not actually count the stumps when it's actually fully built.
Построено есть, ладно.
So you could try deleting this mill there and try to put the high trade house here.
Лучник готов есть.
Делить, что делаете?
Ore still being obtained. Council taking some hits. High trade house is almost complete. Going for some mana arms right now wouldn't be half bad. Some Roost mana arms. That's inside the Wooden Fortress. There's quite a bit of units here. Wooden Fortress do offer a good amount of health, but this is quite a bit of units there. Yeah, looks like he's going to lose the Wooden Fortress. He does have a number of archers here for defense to help him support out. He's focused on those Donzo. The Wooden Fortress can defend itself against the javelin throwers. Villagers are trying to quickly repair the Wooden Fortress there. Duke inside does lose 2 of the villagers. Actually, maybe just 1. Yep, loses 2. The militia not being brought on the field. The militia do get automatically improved for age, so they're much more beefy. Got some early knights brought on the field. Not so early knights.
Какой наказ есть?
Blue should stabilize this conflict. A couple archers remaining, getting picked up by the javelin throwers. 4 downs, especially 4. Got these villagers over here. Got regular knights now blown on out. They have breakthrough Mulligan's forces. One player doesn't have enough gold to age up, and needs a lot more food. And blue has stabilized. Alonso's focusing some hits on these knights. A couple militia still remain. Militia have now died due to dysentery. Now the Wooden Fortress is getting repaired on up. The high trade house is probably providing like 150 gold per minute. Yep, that seems about right. The veteran archer research on the way as well.
Слушайте все. Готовы будете, воины?
The Wooden Fortress has been repaired. No weapon upgrades on it just yet. Or probably ever. Veteran archer research on the way for the Roost Flare. Has no blacksmith research. Fine, it's not charging way forward. Knights are very wounded here. They're going to disintegrate. Another round of militia being blown on out. Ground throwers do focus on the archers. So so, 3 villages inside, or 7 villages inside the wooden fortress. Donzo is slowly being picked on off, but there goes these early or regular knights. They just add a lot of damage on them. Blue's on will push him back. He has nothing left. Mullions don't really have a good amount of units to engage the wooden fortress, but does not get it repaired on up. There goes the man-at-arms. Right now, he just needs some, or militia. Right now, he just needs man-at-arms. Man-at-arms would be very useful right now. The rest of the deer now being cleaned on up. Wooden fortress still taking some hits. No stone in reserve to get the castle turret research. The archers push way forward, trying to deal with the Donzo. Or regular knight charges his way forward. More knights pushing the way forward as well. He's hits on the javelin throwers. Wooden fortress now has been set ablaze. Maybe a good idea to evacuate the villagers. The boar only has 125 food in his carcass, so saving the wooden fortress is not critical. Does lose a villager there. Villagers do buy themselves some more life. Yes, I'm believing that he should just abandon the wooden fortress. This is not worth fighting for anymore. Only thing that'd be useful now is a lumber camp to get all that wood improved drop off. Knights going down. Wooden fortress still not being repaired on up. Rapidly going down. Rapidly getting repaired up now. More Donzo being picked off by the archers. The Roost archers here in good numbers. Javelin throwers not so much. More of the knights being put on the field. He does have one more monk on the field. Another one on the way. A couple of relics. Here's relic number 1. Blue scout up there. The mining pit has been spotted because you can see it's slightly damaged. And there's a future location of the Grand Fulani Corral. 18 cows there. He may just keep 2 remaining cow production going just for food collection rather than trying to use farms. Cows do cost 90 gold, so they're not exactly cheap, but they do offer 500 food that collects the same rate as deer. Apparently cows also take 2 bops to kill them. Never knew that. Let's just say I never count the number of times villagers have bop a cow in the head to kill it. Hunting cabin will go down here. Not a whole lot of deer. I know that's a good amount of deer. I think all the deer may be still alive here. Or uncollected. Maybe a good idea to get the castle turret research on this wooden fortress to help with the defense. No wood stone for it. Knights charging way forward. Some spear race there. Gets one of the knights stunned, but does not get him killed off. Archer's doing a good job focusing on the Donzo. Archer's falling back. Got the knights pushing a lot down as well. Got 14 villagers here, so may warrant a second wooden fortress. Does get some arrow hits there. Of archers being picked off there, becoming porcupines. 8 more militia to pull on the field. And another villager does go down there, trying to torch on the wooden fortress once again. Here comes the militia. Spear brace there. We've got another militia charging the way forward. Another spear brace there. Knights need to start focusing on those javelin throwers. They're trying to finish off the Donzo. Second set captured by Blue. Blue has claimed 3 relics and picked up 1 more relic. The last relic is right over here. Now got the Grand Fulani Corral. Donzo standing, fighting, getting some good damage on those knights. Who's gonna fall back there? The militia will go down. They either die here or die from a heart attack. Also, the hunting cabin's not close enough to one of these wood deposits to get extra gold income. And there's a Grand Fleming crowd now pulled on the field. I wonder how's the trade bounties coming along for the Roost player. Only getting close to 400. 415. Oops, keep on hitting my microphone. Magenta does have a force of 50 versus a force of 45. Got the veteran research coming on out. Blue does have a higher quality thanks to the knights, and now we got some good healing there by the warrior priest, which is very important right now. Most of the appear to have been claimed. Up here we've got Scout versus Donzo. And that hunting cabin will get quickly torched down. Spear Brace there does stun one and kill another of the knights. Archers push way forward. And no Spear Brace there. Donzo does connect with some of the archers. Down throwers focus down those archers now. We'll see, may have two separate control groups, or they're just generally attacking groups. They're splitting the fire, which is an adequate number. Not overkilling. We got some warrior priests here, providing some Saint's blessings for these forces, giving them +1 armor, +2 damage. Most of the Donzo have gone down. The warrior priests offering some bit more durability against the javelin throwers. But most of these knights are down. Blue may want to fall back with some reinforcements because right now he's just falling apart. He has brought in more militia. He's been doing a good job of being aggressive with the militia. Aggressively defensive, I should say. The cabin has gone down. Donzo here. Donzo could be shanked by the villager. 6 damage, -2 armor. Should be able to two-shot the Donzo. There goes the villager though. Barracks there. Blue's not taking time to collect the berries. It's not a great food source, but it is a food source. More knights being pulled on the field, as well as more archers. Maybe a Mangonel too wouldn't hurt. At least not hurt him, it would hurt his opponent. And we do have some loose body archers now being put on the field. Roost players now trying to mix in some spearmen. Spearmen can be countered by archers. This opponent does not have archers in the field. They will be inferior to Mist Body Warriors in 1v1 combat. Those opponents hasn't deployed a good number of them just yet. And he may deny the spearman production. Does get some spear braces there. Some Mist Body Warriors starting going down. Those two fresh spearmen immediately got killed off. There goes that archer as well. The javelin throwers are here in good numbers, spawn camping the spearmen. Doing some decent damage there to the knights. Another round of militia to pull on the field. Archers push right forward. And now we do have melee damage not being researched by the Roost player. I'm also surprised we haven't seen any Roost mana arms. But right now, with the Mist Body Warriors being put on the field, the Roost mana arms will not be too particularly good. I think regular Spearmen will probably be adequate for now. But they will be inferior to Donzo. They will be inferior to the Mist Body Warriors. Donzo have a bit more health, damage, and +1 base armor. But they do cost a little bit more, costing 90 rather than 80. Which is probably fair enough. That's a villager there. But it's there onto the Knight as well. Knight's taking a large amount of damage from those javelin throwers. Not looking good for the Rus player. He brings another pair of militia. So I've been having trouble dealing with these javelin throwers. He does have 4 relics there. There's only 1 here. But for more knights, but it does have 28 Danzo as well as 25 Musfari warriors, so those knights will have severe trouble. They're also just having trouble with even the javelin throwers. This force is a little bit wounded, no warrior troops to heal that up. The secondary town center is providing some fire support, but right now the Rus player just probably just need Mangonels. This force, Mangonels will be good versus the javelin throwers, will do bonus damage, and as well as just be generally good even versus the Danzo and the Musfari warriors, because splash damage is pretty good versus the infantry. Problem is, he's also lacking a bit of frontline. He just doesn't have any spearmen. And Blue does back the game now. This is Angrade saying, thanks for watching, and on to the next replay. As I mentioned beforehand, that's going to be my last replay tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching, have a good eating, and get some good rest.